Hey guys, welcome to the Tank RC RC Talk. We are now live. Sorry for the couple minutes delayed. I was doing some last minute settings on my program to switch cameras and things like that. And tonight we're actually trying out a new camera. It's a Minray camera, which is up there, and it's a pan tilt zoom camera, so I can have some fun and zoom in and zoom out, and it's more of a broadcast camera, so I can do an extreme close-up or see my new rack layout, which I got to reorganize some stuff and maybe put another shelf so I can switch some things around. We already have some people in the house. We have Steve O.D. from the 613.
313, Frank. I'm
oh,
here.
Yeah. 313. Sorry. 613. That's me. I'm from the 613. He's from the 313. It's almost the same, but not quite. And we also have Green Frog RC.
Hey guys.
And
How's
he's playing with a big car today.
Real big one.
A little big one. That is so cool. We're waiting for Ben to come in. So I don't know where Ben is right now. So thank you very much for coming in here, guys. And while we're waiting, maybe we should do shout outs and things like that. We could do that. Why don't I do that? We're going to be playing a little game tonight, which is similar to what Pusa Studio does. They do the Wheel of shout outs. Tonight, I'm going to be giving away some stuff also. And I'll show you what I'll be giving away soon. But while we're waiting, we can do some shout outs and actually try to explain to you guys how I'm going to do that. So let me find my YouTube page. So let's see who's in the house right now. There's a lot of guys. There was a lot of guys waiting to get on. That was kind of cool. Jimmy Weasel, Ivan Smith, GD Passel, Maximum, RPM, Louise LPRC, Laurentian RC Studio, Jeffrey, Earl RC's there, Sheen RC, Bill Byton, Sean Johnson, CCXRC. Who the heck is that CCXRC guy? I see him all over the place. It's crazy. Steve O.D.'s there. Say my name, Frank. Say my name, Frank. Yeah.
CCXRC. Representing Tony.
Kevin Gibbs. Night Blazer. Green Frog RC's with us. Maximum RPM, I think I mentioned him. There's a whole bunch of people in the house, which is kind of cool. Okay, what Pusa Studio usually does, he calls out 2 letters. And what you guys have to do is you have to type in those 2 letters. And then I make a wheel spin, and then that number that comes up is the number that I count from the comments. So you got to be fast on the comment, in other words, to write those 2 letters. And then if you're lucky, the number is going to fall on you. So then I'm just going to go through the comments down and actually see who commented. So without further ado, let's do a quick shout out. Let's try that while we're waiting for Ben to come in. So hopefully he won't be too long. And then we can get and talk about radio control, because I know that Steve O.D. had his, what did you have there? You had your Rustler there?
No, that was Bandit.
Oh, that was the Bandit. That's true. I saw Bandit on the side. Getting old and tired. So if I go to my winning thing, boom, there's my wheels, there's the comment, and there's me. So hopefully you guys can see all that. Let me go to my, make sure I lock myself there. Bring that over on this side, which I can't read that. It's not bad. So let's do a quick shout out. Let's try this thing. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's try. So let's try this. This is first time I try it, and let's see if it's going to work. But I'm going to click this number, and then this wheel, and the number is going to come up. But first, what you have to do is you have to write down 2 letters. So the 2 letters are SD, like Steve O.D. So you got to type the letter SD, like Steve O.D.
What if I win?
Oh, I'm just waiting for the button. No, just once.
Oh, okay.
So you guys type down SD. There we go. There's a whole bunch. I got a number from 1 to 10 here. So I can stop this comment from going up. And then let's do the spin to wheel. Let's see who comes up. It's basically number 8. So then I go from the first comment, Steve O.D., he did once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got too many windows open here.
I'm glad I commented so many times.
So I got 8. Let's see if the other window says the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Russell Brown I have. Hey, we have the LED wheel that's there also. Let's make sure this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Russell Brown. So let me go up to your channel, Russell Brown, and let's see what your YouTube channel looks like. Go to channel, and I'll share the screen. And we're going to go to Russell's Brown channel. He's got 2 subscribers. Guys, you got to look at this subscribers. But looks like he's got 2 uploads of stuff going on. Know about. Traxxas Summit pulling a Lincoln. Yeah, I've done that in the past. But actually, I was actually pulling with something that had wheels on it.
That'll work good in the snow.
Yeah, this would go well. It would, but the truck would have a hard time in deep snow. You would have a hard time. That's cool. Well, Russell Brown, you better get some videos up there so people can see it. I know some people are not uploaders; they're just there to comment on videos and all that. So it's all good. It works for some people. So let's try that again. Let's try another one. So FS, Francois Simard. Let's see you guys comment on that. FS. And let's see you do a Steve O.D.'s there first. We're waiting for Ben, so we're just kidding around, having some fun here, guys. Sorry for the delay. Okay, there's a whole bunch I commented. Let's see. I can't stop that. Let's spin the wheel. Let's go. Let's spin the wheel and see who wins. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Laurentian RC Studio. So let's go to Laurentian RC Studio. But first, I got to share the screen again.
Exactly.
Let's go see what Laurentian RC Studio has. Share. Now I got to find his comment. Hey, where's my little pop-up window? It's missing. Go to channel. The Laurentian RC Studio. There he is. What I like to do is go to the about first. But this is basically what I do when I find a channel that I want to see or want to go. First thing I do is I go to the about, just to see what the heck is going on with this guy. So welcome to Loresh. And so he actually took time to actually write a little story, which I've read before on this particular channel, because I am subscribed. He's only got 120 subscribers. So when you go to his video, you see a whole bunch of his new videos and his new mods and stuff that he does. So he's been playing in the snow. He's been doing all kind of stuff. He lives about 2 hours, well, 2 hours away from me, so it's not that far. So that's his military truck he's done. So there he is with his big truck. So guys, check him out. It's kind of cool. Not going to go through the whole video, but Laurentian RC Studio. That's cool. So we'll stop broadcasting and stop having some fun with this thing. And we'll go back to the big camera. And we'll zoom in a little bit. Before that. Okay, I am not locked. So what do you guys think of the setup?
Looks good. Reminds me of CCXRC setup almost.
Yeah, well, I only had this one big rack, and last weekend I installed the other two, which I move my table in the center of the room now, which permits me to do a camera on that side. So when I actually going to do some reviews and things like that, or fiddle with an RC, I can actually flip everything around. So when I'm working on an RC, you'll see the background also, because I can sit on either side of this table. So should be kind of interesting. Should be different. I wanted to switch things around.
Now you gotta make a garage cam or something so you can see your garage once in a while.
Yeah, well, that's one thing. Right where the Santa is right now, where the trucks are, there's a Wraith, my son's truck. Sorry. So there's a Wraith, my son's truck that I'm working on, and my SEX10. These are going to go away and somewhere else, and this is where my scale garage is going to be.
Awesome.
So it's going to be in a hole. I'm going to be putting lights, so it's going to be like a garage, in other words, and we'll be able to put some photos in there and things like that. So it should be interesting. Another thing I'm testing tonight, which is this camera, which is nice and sweet. It's got autofocus and manual focus. So once it's set, another thing I'll be testing is this microphone. It's a USB microphone. This is a boundary mic. So when you put it on the ground, it's good up, they say, about 25 feet. So I'll be testing this. But instead of having a microphone always in front of your mouth, this has a lot of rejection from the back. So even if you have a monitor or speakers and things like that. So, and this one has a mute button on it. So that's kind of cool. So I'm testing out this mic tonight, and this, the MLX AC404 is the one without a mute button. So the MLX AC424 is the one with the mute. So I'll be testing these out and checking them out and see how they go. Now, where is Ben? Let's see the email real quick.
Be a no-show. Get over here, Ben.
Yeah, I want Ben to show. It's his stuff. He's giving away something at least. Oh, I might as well go get the page of what I'm giving away, because yes, I am giving away some stuff tonight.
Oh, happy birthday, Frank.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, Hank, happy birthday. Sorry about it. I didn't mention to you.
It is my birthday in a few hours. It's actually tomorrow, which is Friday, but I decided, since I'm doing RC Talk tonight, I said, it's my birthday and I'll cry if I want to. I'll have fun, I'll cry, I'll laugh, I'll do whatever I want. So, let me share the screen again and bore you guys with sharing the screen. So hopefully some of you guys have RC truck and scale RC truck. because what I am giving away tonight, I am going to give away some GCM racing stuff. So I was going to give away like one of their hats or a shirt or thing like that, but he's completely out of stock. So when you scroll down, shirt and stickers, he has nothing left. He's only have the toques there, and they're gone. So talking to him today, we're going to go through and we're going to go down to bead locks and wheels and hubs. Now, he has a lot of cool wheels. These are $32 Canadian. Those are each wheels, but the manufacturing of these are very nice. But what I'm going to be giving away is these guys. So they're for your trucks and your scale trucks. They're the little GCM Simple Hub Set. So when you put them on your wheels, it makes it look very scale. So you can actually put them on pretty much any wheels you want. And what he's done, he's just take a red Sharpie and actually put it on the front. Like that, it looks like it's the locker. So this is what I'm going to be giving away to some people. So we'll play the same game. I'll say a letter and then 2 letters. You type it, and then we'll make the wheel spin. And whoever wins, send me an email, and with your coordinate of where to ship it. And GCM Racing is going to ship it directly to you. So I don't have the stuff here, but once we have a winner, once I've received the email, I can send it to him, and he'll send it right back to you guys. So that's what we're going to give away.
What if you don't win them? Can we buy them? What's the price on them? Maybe you get.
The price on them are $17 Canadian.
Okay. Probably like $12 for US.
Yeah, US, you're probably looking at $12. Yeah, $12 or $10, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, cool. I need some.
But they make your scale rig looks very nice. And the way to put it on also, you just take a regular socket. Can't remember the size of the socket. He actually mentioned it, a 5/16 or 8mm socket. So you just take that, put it on top of it, and you screw it on just like a regular on.
Right. Cool.
That's a good price for those. It's a little bit cheaper than the RC 4-wheel drive ones, and it's nice you don't have to have the special tool.
Ooh, Axiomatic sent you a birthday present.
Thanks, Axio. Hopefully Outback Jack is not in noticing all this again. It was funny the other night. Here we go. So that's basically one of the reason I'm doing these giveaways tonight is, hey, we have John that just joined us.
Hey, guys.
Neck Cruiser RC.
What's up, Johnny boy?
Hey, John.
So that's one reason why I'm doing it. Some guys a few weeks back were generous. They gave some donation. So I'm giving back tonight. Just like Ben is giving back to the RC community with his Reef RC servo. Tonight I'm going to be giving back. So I'll probably give out 5 of those wheel hubs throughout the night. So that's the reason I'm doing it. I'm just turning things around and giving it back to the RC community, just like some people do.
That's cool.
So
nice.
And if ever you guys win and you don't need it, say it right away in the chat, because the only people that are going to win this is the people that are in the chat tonight. So that's your chance to win. Be in the chat, be in the live video. And you can win. So yeah, Reef Servo do rock Bull Gear RC. Thanks for coming in.
Did you see the review on a Reef Servo that XCO Cage did. He pulled, it was over over 1,000 ounces per or whatever you, however you say it, ounces.
Ounce inches of torque.
Ounces of torque. Thank you, John. It was like over 1,200 in the innermost hole, but it was up there like 800, 900, and then it went over
Wow.
1,200. Yeah.
Which servo was that? Was that their 555? You know?
I'm not positive which reef servo it was. You'd have to see a video.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
But yeah, I guess it was like beyond what the spec was supposed to be.
And don't flying your dookie at me says any RCs, any Tonka RCs. Guys, do I have any Tonka RCs?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few.
Yes, I do have a few. That's true. That's true. Every time I look and I talk at you guys, I look at the screen, but I should look at the camera. That's showing my one of them for now. Well, could show him more, but this is my big guy, my heavy guy. So this was converted into an RC, but it's actually on leaf springs. So this thing is amazing on the trail. It acts crazy and cool. And what's really neat, and the reason I did it this way, is these wheels are exactly the same diameter as the original Tonka trucks, and they're white. So everything is pretty much the same. So when I put this on the ground, and the wheels don't pass the body. So, and the inside also, I have the engine bay that you remove, and I have a 3D printed scale engine in here.
Super cool.
So
and you have a transmission too, don't you?
And I have a transmission in there, yes. So this is a class 0 rig. It's a class 0-1, and I think there was another one before 0 that they made. And this one falls in the three main class. Hey, we have Ben that just joined in. Hey, Ben.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Ben?
Hey, Ben.
Steve.
You got me worried there. I thought I was going to hold the ship all by myself.
No, bro, I'm here. I'll help you hold it.
Fully late.
Yep. Sorry about that. Family duties call first.
Yeah, it's all good. As long as you can be with us for the rest of the night. Because we're here for 2 hours.
4 hours.
But you don't have to stay till the end.
Right on. Appreciate that. Steve, it's going up soon, brother. Soon.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you got it, man.
No worries.
I thought you had that a long time ago, back in the top one.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I know how it is, man. Some of the times I got to go on and do a video and just tell people if I haven't sent it to them, and I told them I did, just to let me know, because I might have forgot.
Right.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm going to be getting also soon. I'm going to be getting some stickers, but mine are not going to be they're going to be vinyl, so you can actually stick them onto your truck.
Yeah.
And the way I'm going to be doing them also, they're going to be scale. So mine, you'll get a big one, and you'll also get a 2 or 3 very tiny ones that you can actually stick onto your car.
Yeah.
So should be cool. 313, yes, that is in Detroit, right, Steve O'D?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So earlier I played a little game with my and did 2 quick shot outs. But this is how I used it and basically did it. So I spin the wheel. So you see the chat of the people, and hey, why not? Let's do one right now. Let's do one of my giveaways. And one of my giveaways is going to be for the wheel hub. So if you have your chat open, Ben, you can actually go on that also. You can.
How do I open my chat?
Yeah. Do you know how to open your chat at the same time?
No.
No? Are you on a PC?
Yeah.
Okay. You can minimize this window and go to the live video. Just make sure you mute it.
Yeah,
win too. Everybody's allowed to
on
win.
YouTube. We can't see chat in Hangouts. It's on the YouTube side.
Yes, it's on the YouTube side. You got to
I
open
get
up the
you.
live video.
I get you. I should know this since you guys tell all the new guys every time they come into live chat.
Hey, I still don't know how to do it. I'm using an iPad for the chat part.
Oh, right on.
Realize I should probably look at the chat too.
So let me know when you have that open.
All right. Hold on 1 second.
1 second. Once I've seen you've done a chat in the chat, I'll know you're there.
Okay.
And what I'm doing tonight, I'm going to be giving away probably 5 of these GCM simple hub set.
Oh, okay.
So they're actually to go onto your wheels. So to replace the bolt, instead of the bolt, you put this, and your truck looks a heck of a lot scaler.
It goes over the nut, or it is the nut?
It is the nut.
Cool.
It replaces your nut.
Right, I'm here. Is there a way to make the chat bigger?
Yes, there's 3 dots on the side. Well, I'm not sure if you can make it bigger, but I know that you can right click where the 3 dots are and say to take it off of there to what they call again. I did it earlier.
No big deal. We can just go.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is let me stop presenting that and find my other window again. There's my other window. Too many little windows that I have to play with. So Ben, what's your last name?
Brubaker.
Ben Brubaker?
Brubaker, yeah. Brubaker.
Oh, so the first 2 letters are BB.
Yep.
So that's the letters you got to type. Type BB and return.
You only get to do it once?
You can do it as many times as you want.
Oh, now you tell me.
Because you know that the number might be everywhere. So whoever wants to win those wheel hubs, just type BB in the chat. There we go. There's a whole bunch of chats now.
I can't send. I'm sending too many messages. Try again.
Yes, that's correct. It's going to stop you. Okay, that's enough. That should be enough.
YouTube kicked me off. Damn it.
Let's spin the wheel now. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see who's the winner of the first wheel hubs. Number 4.
Yeah.
Wonder if I can read that in the chat. Who was the first one to do 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. You guys see that?
First BB.
It's Steve O.D. from the 313.
Of course.
Shout out Steve-O.
So how'd you do that? He was the 4th BB, or it was he wrote it 4 times?
No, it's the 4th BB. So when you look at the video of the chat, Steve O.D. did it the first, he did it the second, and then Laurentian RC did it the 3rd, and then Steve O.D. did it the 4th again.
4th. Oh, okay.
Well, guys, I was going to win it. Told you guys.
So Steve O.D., send me your email and your shipping address and all that, and I'll make sure that Chris tomorrow or early next week sends you those wheel hubs.
Perfect. You're going to look good.
It's that easy. Now, where's my other window?
Unless you're on a phone, then you can't comment. I'm going to have to get off live and start commenting.
That's true. That's true. If you're on the phone, you can't do that. Steve O.D. told you guys. It's fixed.
Yeah, Axios says the fix is in.
I picked these up off of AliExpress for my camel build. They're the rear light like protectors.
What are they? Show it. Show it.
You guys can see that or not?
Huh?
Can you see those?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to install those while I'm here.
What are those?
It protects. They're just scale protectors for the rear tail lights.
A little higher.
Of what truck?
For the Defender.
Okay.
This one here.
Yep.
So it looks
Like
like it's got steel bars on top of the lights, right?
Right, correct.
Cool.
How much were those?
I don't think they were much. I can't remember. It was like $10, $11, something like that. More than what
They're
they.
3D print?
No, they're metal.
Oh, metal. Wow.
Yeah. It's nice
Cool.
too because there's little screws, but these are like the little wood screws, so you don't have to pre-drill a hole. You can just get right in.
Must be very small screws, though.
Yeah, very, very small.
That's the Camel Defender.
Yeah. Yeah, the project that hopefully one day is completed.
Oh, he looks nice. You paint that?
No, this is the Traxxas.
That's the camel edition that doesn't say camel.
It said well, it says Traxxas Trophy on the door when you get it, but of course I
Right.
got off.
Yeah, I saw it on the box and it bugged me.
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually have camel stickers that I ordered.
Oh, nice.
I have those here.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Now, did you buy those online also, those camel trophy stickers?
Yeah, I got these on eBay. They actually came from a personal seller from Russia.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny where some of those scale stickers come from. Tank, you said you got some from like across the world too.
Yes.
For the Herbie.
Yeah, I think it was Denmark or something like that. It was a weird place. Like,
Yeah.
A few years ago, I was looking to make a General E, and I was looking at stickers, and they were it was also something like Russia for stickers. For the General E, I thought that was kind of funny.
his Laurentian RC says, anyone who subs to me tonight, get a sub back if they're trying to hit. Oh, he's trying to hit 200 sub by January. Cool.
Tommy.
The other thing it
John,
stinks.
John, you got a cool bashing video on your website on NetCruiser RC.
Yeah, I think I put up 2 this week. Did I do the Creighton this week? It's already Thursday. I can't remember. It all blurs together when you put out so many videos. But yeah, I got a recent Creighton one, and then today was the X-Max.
And what are you working on tonight?
Just kind of tinkering. I don't really have a big plan, but I've got my Slash 4x4 kind of mid upgrade. It's been sitting on the sidelines for a while, but I want to bring it up to that 4S system. So I'm looking at just cleaning up the wiring and how I'm going to mount the stuff right now. Not a whole lot tonight.
Cool.
So in order to get our channels to stop saying no recent activity, do we have to plop out a video every day, or?
Certainly not every day. Probably
So.
probably once a week or once a.
No, it's more than once a week. I'll tell you that. It's probably every 2 or 3 days.
Really?
Yeah, so somebody goes to your channel will say no recent activity unless you post a video every 2 or 3 days.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
No, I've done it like once a week sometime. I only did my RC chat. Once a week, and then I didn't post anything, and I did it again. I never received any message. It's weird.
What is it? I don't understand.
Did they say to click a link and then enter your social security number, your credit card information, and the back 3 digits?
Right.
And we got Tony out representing tonight. Got the shirt on.
Hey, Tony sneaked in here. Yeah, I didn't even see him sneak in.
Hey, Tony.
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
He was being silent in the corner.
You get your replacement parts for the granite yet?
Nah, that's been kind of a fiasco. I ordered RPM parts, but those are for like the old granite.
Oh yeah, they don't make them for the new stuff yet.
Nope. So, but somebody was saying that they work with the Mega, and I'm thinking, oh, sweet, this is a Mega. Well, there was a 2-wheel drive Mega granite. I wish that they would find a way to name things in a way that made more sense to like aftermarket parts and buying parts, but
I guess they add the BLX.
Yeah, it said it works with the Granite BLX, all this stuff. So they already had that name, and now that they've changed everything about it, but kept like the same name. I guess they added 4x4 in there. So whatever. I have them on order. I ordered them, and I was supposed to go pick them up at Hobbytown, but I luckily called when I didn't get an email saying it was ready, and they had to special order them, so they didn't have them in stock like their website was showing. So it's all right.
Hey, we have Pusa Studio that's in the house. Hey, Pusa, we just did the spin the wheel to win challenge a little earlier, and Pusa Studio, I was on their website today, and they actually sang happy birthday to me. So that was kind of cool. They did that live.
Nice.
So really appreciate it. And just to show you guys, Pusa Studio, there's my spin the wheel to win, just like you guys. So we have these, and you can actually win some wheel hubs tonight. So that's what I'm giving away instead of doing shout-outs. Well, I actually did 2 shout-outs because I wanted the people to actually try it. But that was kind of cool earlier.
Test run.
Click the spin the wheel. That's from Pusa Studio. So that's from them that I got that. That's kind of cool. Now, how do I... Yes, and this is what I'm giving away tonight. Share. This is what I'm giving away. So that's kind of cool. And yes, my layout is not as nice as you guys right now because I'm still experimenting, and I threw this together real quick. And my bandwidth is kind of low at my house. So hopefully when I do this at work next time, the chat might be a little clearer and people might see the name better. So we'll see. But thanks, Pusa Studio. We're getting there. So
where there's carpeting, and when you drop one of these tiny little screws, it's gone forever.
Don't you have a magnet?
I got a magnet stick. That's what I use.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick one up. It's funny. I work on cars and everything, real cars, one-to-ones, and I don't have a magnet to retrieve stuff.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's why I do have one of those things. Is for real cars. I haven't ran into for RC yet, but yeah, they're certainly handy when you need them.
Yeah.
Dropping stuff down in the engine bays. Oh
Oh yeah.
The one's got my flashlight has a magnet and it pulls out, like a snake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you
You need a magnetic screwdriver. That can sometimes get you a little bit. I've gotten away with it with the magnetic screwdriver because I don't have a magnet either.
I got one of those. You just rub your screwdriver on it a couple times and it becomes magnetic.
Yeah.
Yep. Magnet screwdriver really helps you out. Especially when you put your magnet with the bit inside of it, you can actually put the bit and actually go on the carpet very slowly, and it should pick up the screw.
Yeah.
Yeah, this suspension on this little comical grasshopper is so plush.
And the other Tonka truck that I built is this guy with a custom paint job. So it's a Mercedes, but it's got the Tonka logo, and this is all painted from underneath. Took me quite a while to do that. And I actually put tank at the back instead of Tonka.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, you never noticed that?
I never saw that. That's awesome.
nice.
That's kind of cool. So I got to work on an interior. I still got to get some bucket lights for this. So I got to find somebody that has a 3D printer. There is some local people here, but I want to get something printed because I have a light. There's a light here, light there, and another light on top here. So I got 3 lights that are very close that I want kind of in the same bucket. So I can put 3 different lights. So that should be kind of cool.
Hey John, did you put the pinion in your rustler yet?
No, I haven't. Left it. It's still stock.
I picked up this one. It's 14 tooth. That's supposed to be the sweet spot.
Nice. Yeah, I needed to look through my pinions. I wanted to see what I had. I thought I had a 15 because you need 32 pitch. Let me see what I got.
I need to change it on the big rock too, though. I think the big rock's 32 pitch.
I thought those new armors are geared pretty well. Like when I look at that, the Granite 4x4 3S looks to really rip on out of the box gearing. Like it looks good.
Well, I don't know if it's Big Rock's longer, but it does not like to wheelie that much. I mean, I tighten the flipper clutch. I put the punch settings up.
Yep.
And you want it to wheelie, huh?
Just a little bit of, when I want it to jump, I want it to jump. Jump.
Yeah.
Likely the longer wheelbase.
I picked
I'm
up
usually trying to keep the wheels down on mine.
I can't wait to try picked up the rest of the
I got a
line.
15. I think I'm gonna go with the 15. I got a 15 and a 16. So.
Oh yeah. Hey Ben, Laurentian RC was saying that you have a Mercedes like mine.
Me?
Unless he was talking about something else. Yeah, Ben.
Yeah. No, I don't have a Mercedes.
Oh no. Ben said because I saw him say a chat. He's got one too. Ben got one tank, so I don't know what he was talking about. But anyways.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Pusa Studio sent me something on Twitter, so let's go sec. Let's see what he sent. Okay, so let me paste.
Well, there's a bunch of people in here. Honey Lulu, Johnny Rains. I love this name. Don't fling your dookie at me.
In that too.
Kevin Gibbs. Wow.
Go. I sent you an invite, Pusa Studio. So I don't know if you guys know who Pusa Studio is, but they do shout-outs. They do all kind of different videos. They're in Montreal. They're a cool bunch of gang, a husband and wife. I think they're husband and wife. They're always together. Mind you, there might be girlfriend and boyfriend. I don't know, but they like bring people together. Their channel just grew like really fast. They just started this and they have thousands and thousands of subscribers now, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
Are they? What do they make for content in RC, or do they?
In RC, absolutely nothing, zero, nada.
Okay.
They're just like bringing people together.
Okay.
They crash live streams, correct?
Yeah. So Tony, of course, is working on a monster truck.
Got to. So I always break the monster trucks.
Did you race that a few weekends ago?
This past weekend, I stripped the servo out. You'd think that these, like this is a retro Cloudbuster, super slow. They wouldn't think you'd need a lot in it, but you're really just hitting, like the ramps are set up to be like the old school log that they'd roll over and things like that. So you're pretty much hitting these obstacles that are intended to make it, wheelie, pop up. And so you're hitting them with a little bit of force. And so I probably need to get a servo saver for this.
Cool. Yes, Tony is in the room as team. So it just shows the first name, but it's Team CCXRC that is supposed to be written there. RC Funds Diversion was asking that. Hey, Pusa Studio. Hey, Andrew, how you doing?
Doing great. And yourself, my friend?
Doing good. So why don't you tell the people here what you do? I tried to explain it real quick before you came on, but you're the best to explain what you do.
Sure. We have a company out of Montreal called Pusa Studios. My wife's originally from Latvia, and that's a town where her mom grew up, so we use the name. We do videography and photography. I started off here. My channel was primarily videos that I made for myself, not for customers, where I got to kind of hone my more like with new editing techniques. Now we have a live stream. We're on 6 nights a week. We do 3 nights of interviews with YouTubers, celebrities. Last night we had on the writer from The Simpsons and the Bill Burr's F is for Family. He's the co-creator and co-executive producer.
That's cool.
And then we have shout outs twice a week, one on Sunday nights. That's at 7. Everything's at 7 p.m. except for today is at 1 p.m. All of our Eastern viewers asked us to do one earlier one. And we have a Tech Talk Tuesday every Tuesday night where we discuss everything on YouTube for 3 hours. Any questions, small, big. It's like a think tank.
That's cool.
In a nutshell.
That's awesome.
Hey, that Tech Talk Tuesday thing sounds interesting. We have to check that out for sure.
You know something, out of all that we do, that's my favorite night of the week. And sometimes you can have 120 people in there and everybody is just posing questions. People are answering each other in the chat. We don't have all the answers. Everybody has wrenches in our, that's kind of my philosophy. We're called the Blue Wrench Group because we sometimes have over 170 people in there at a time. They all have blue wrenches.
Yeah.
And it's this kind of no hierarchy. Everybody, whether you have 10 subscribers or 10,000, everybody's helping each other and giving advice. And sometimes people ask me, what's the best editing software for a phone for video? I don't know because I don't edit on phone. But you'll have like 20 other channels. Oh, I use this one, and this is the link for here. And
yeah,
click on the side. It's a good vibe, I think. I like to think.
Cool. And for your layout, like I did tonight, I use XSplit Broadcaster. What do you use for yours?
I'm using OBS at the moment, but for the interview nights, I do it through Zoom, which is a really good program if you're doing one-on-one interviews. It forces the full HD out of your video and the audio, because we're going to be turning everything into podcasts very soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
But it's $15 a month.
Very good.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
That's one thing I was thinking and trying to figure out which way to go. And Zoom is a very good way to go because this platform right now is limiting me at 720p output to actually broadcast a video.
Right.
So that's very low resolution.
Right.
So, but if I use Zoom or another kind of platform, I can bring it up to 1080p or even higher if I want to.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I seen RC Fun's diversion. Richard Dreyfuss look with the beard. I never thought of that one before.
That's true.
Every Canadian is pretty much growing one right now for winter, and we're in the awkward stage right now, but the first trim will come out a little more set. I grow it till I get annoyed with it. I shave it and then I start over again. By about the third one, it kind of takes because it's too cold. So, I love the Richard.
Everybody.
Hi.
Hey, and we have from Toronto, we have Sir Shrimp-a-Lot that just came in. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. And we have Paul from, I believe he's from New York, right? Vermont State, which is right beside New York State. Cool.
Wow.
Guys,
almost a full house. We're missing one more. Room for one more, people. So yeah.
Lewis, get on here.
Yeah, Lewis, get on here. You can find a link. I send a link to a bunch of people that usually comes on, but on my Facebook page and on Google Plus page. So you can find links to join on either of those two platforms. I should start posting it on Twitter. Twitter might be a good place also, but let's ask you guys here that are following me on YouTube, which platform do you guys listen to the most or watch the most to get your information on? Is it Facebook? Is it YouTube? Is it Twitter? Instagram? What is it?
YouTube.
And Facebook.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Facebook for me.
For me, I find that I get most of my RC news out of Facebook, but I watch a lot of RC content on YouTube.
Okay.
Right. And it depends on the niche. I could see with Facebook being bigger, like for instance in the RC community. Some communities like gamers and that they're going to Discord and everything. They like most of them don't even have Facebook anymore. But there's and for some reason fishing seems to be real, and angling seems to be or hunting seems to be really tied into Twitter for some reason.
Oh,
it's funny. Well, because we're kind of like a hub for all you guys, so that's where I get to learn all the different things. I get the mechanic groups in, I get the RC groups in, I get the knitting groups in, all these different ones, and that's what we're trying to figure out which ones gravitate to what. And I noticed that before, like that. It seems, because I think you guys do a lot more step-by-step stuff, a lot more images plus text. Might be wrong.
I've always found that RC was big in forums, and so I think that's where Facebook has the advantage is the groups.
Yes.
Now there's pretty much a group for every major model.
Right.
And so you go there, and it's a big forum about it. That's nice.
Mono Railway seems to be the exact same too. They seem to gravitate heavily towards Facebook, I've noticed.
But you also get quite a group with the RCers that are like anti-Facebook.
Yes.
It's crazy because there's, some of the guys that are into it are just so anti-Facebook, Instagram, and they were all over on Google Plus. So Google Plus was huge for a while for RC.
Oh no, I hate to hear that.
I know, right? It was so weird. I couldn't believe it.
I swear to God, I got pains in my stomach when you were telling me. I got a little.
Oh yeah. One thing I find with Facebook is the quality of the info you're getting sometimes is not quite there. There's too many people that are biased and only like only tracks us, but everything else is junk. But I find Facebook also you get like a newbie guy. We all been there. Asking a question about a battery, and then everybody's bashing on him. What, are you stupid? Or like saying all kind of crazy question. He's learning. Give him a break. Like, or what's this been for? What's this for? Like, give him a break. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he's playing around, but maybe he doesn't know. Don't worry. There's
They're
too many
trying to thin the herd.
Yeah, probably.
U.S. thick skin.
But I think that's in a lot of communities. There's always two sectors. It seems like there's the one that's really, there's one side of them that are really like grooming the new ones and want them in for the long term, welcome them. And there's always going to be that segment that just can't cut them down fast enough. That I think is common in all these groups.
Right.
It's unbelievable. And it does. That transcends any group, I think.
Yeah, cool.
I have some people subscribing to me. I see. If you are, can you just highlight my name, Pusha Studios, in the chat? So I'll subscribe to you as well. If you're friends with my buddy here, you know what? I'm not even gonna. I'll take your word on it, and I'll just join you. So
cool. You don't see the link on my Facebook page. Let's go see that.
Yours has the weird zombie thing is always at the top, Tank. Or
Yeah.
one of them.
Well, because I have that one pinned there. I thought I unpinned that though.
Something's always that you got to scroll past to get to the new stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I got something else pinned there. Unpinned from page. Maybe when I go live, I should pin that one there.
Yeah, there's an old idea.
Because you always got to scroll way down to find it.
Yeah. There it is.
All right, let's nitpick Tank stuff right now.
There, I pinned it. So if you just refresh, Steph, you should find it on the Tank RC. Oh, wait a minute. No, I thought Steph messaged me, but it's somebody else that sent me a message. I could always message you. Oh my God. You guys don't want to see this. Now where's Steph?
Thing that makes us kind of want to see a Tank.
Yeah, but no. I'll send it to you by private message.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
I got my little light guards installed.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Net Cruiser RC. Check it out. I finally watched my
sorry.
video.
I see, guys. I'm not lying. I am checking you out. You said you did it, so
Hey, thanks. I was like, what is going on?
and that's more proof than that. So
Are you doing a shout out there?
Hey,
I can put on the echo and get the wheel going if you want.
You're a heck of a lot better with the wheel and doing the letters also.
Oh my God, I think you probably remember it. I haven't done it in a while. The auctioneer thing and everything. I was literally starting to run out of voice. I had to stop that for a while. We took one channel today. I think we got them. It was something like 70 subscribers, 70 or 80. We took them over 2,000. I know that.
Oh.
So, Tank, I take it your birthday today.
It's actually tomorrow morning, so it's in about an hour and a half. It's going to be my birthday, but I wanted to just say that for the hell of it. It's my birthday, so today is my birthday for all you guys, because I'm not going to talk to you guys tomorrow.
Congrats, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
Friday night.
I love the selfie you sent today, by the way. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was a really nice shot.
It was with me and my son, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it was really nice.
So LED Wheel, I just sent you a private message on Facebook for you to join, just in case you can't find it.
Here you go, Tank. You might like this one.
Is that for my birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so nice.
Yeah.
You finished painting it? Looks good.
I don't know if the paint will come out and pop it for you guys.
It seems shiny.
That Kevin painted it for me.
Mirrors are a great touch.
Whoa. Don't fling your dookie at me talking about.
Huh. It is an amazing channel name.
Why don't you tell people what that car is?
That is a Traxxas Fortec.
Traxxas Fortec. And what do you have in it?
A small brushless motor.
A small brushless motor. So you do not have the original motor from Traxxas?
No. Right now I have a 3300 in it. A small brushless motor.
Small brushless motor. Oh, do not have the original. Stefan, you got the audio on.
No. Right now I have a YouTube.
I had to mute you, Steph, because you're feeding back with the audio. Kill the live stream, please. And then you can turn on your mic again, because only you can turn it on. I can turn it off, but I cannot turn it back on. There you go. Mute you, Steph, because you're feeding back with the audio. Kill the live stream, please. No, he's still on your mic again, because only you.
Got the YouTube channel playing somewhere, I think.
Yeah, it's Steph. I can see the VU meter on his channel.
There you go.
Okay. And we have Stefan from LED Wheel. He's in Montreal too. Well, just north of Montreal.
Yeah, just north.
Oh, cool. Good to meet you. I just joined your channel a couple minutes ago. What part around?
I'm in Laval.
Oh, you're Laval.
Yeah, basically St. Rose area.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Good to meet you.
You too, man.
Oh, maybe I can do an unboxing since people are waiting for us to do the draw. Sorry, guys, we're not going to do the draw right at the beginning of the video. So we will be doing a draw for that servo, and I will be giving away 4 more of those GCM wheel lockers. So, but for now, let me zoom out a little bit with my fancy camera. And I got a box. Steph, do you recognize that box?
All right, where's that from?
It's from Laval. Laval, Quebec.
Very nice.
So, Steph knows what's in here. And I like that he has that foam spray that you actually spray and it just packs everything. That's kind of cool. I've seen that work before. So, like that, you don't get popcorn. You just get that. So that's the shape of it. So, you guys want to see more? Here's the exciting part. Ta-da! So, some of you know what it is. But I got a question to Steph is, were these the original wheels?
Those were the original wheels, yes.
So, these are the original wheels for the RC that I have in the box.
They were painted though. They were white originally.
Oh yeah, white. But I noticed at the back of one, it's kind of eaten up a little bit. So
yeah, they're they're worn out.
Yeah, that's why you put a new set on there.
Actually, the tires that on there, they're actually from the 80s.
Oh yeah,
they're on M03 wheels.
Okay.
Because you have the hex adapters for it now. It doesn't usually have hexes. It usually has the output shafts for the.
This is what's in here.
Wild one.
It's a wild one. Let me take it out. So I still haven't got anything for it or electronics for it. But this is the Tamiya Wild One. So it's a two-wheel drive buggy. And this is from the 80s. And this is custom a little bit, so it does fit the square battery. That's what Steph told me. So I picked this off of him. So it's nice and light anyways. I can put a small brushless system in there, no problem.
I wouldn't recommend it too much power in there.
No, but it would be fun. But it's kind of cool.
One time it would be fun.
Get some spare gears.
One pull.
So the battery goes under it. The ESC actually fits behind the wheel, behind the driver.
Underneath the driver, yeah.
Underneath the driver, okay.
You remove the front cowl. Just take the front pin off. Take the front pin off. You can remove the whole front cowl.
And then it just flips up.
Yeah.
Oh, it just takes it all off. Cool.
And you can, there's body pins to hold the driver and that in place too. So.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh yeah, lots of room in there. Cool.
Yeah, I had a Super Rooster in there, so there's quite a bit of room.
A Super what?
Super Rooster, Novak.
Oh, from Novak, okay. Pusa Studio wants to be saying grown-ups with their toys.
No, I'm jealous right now.
Most of us have pretty much a bunch of RCs, so if you wanted to play around with any of them, you can.
Well, I was just trying to think how we first met, and I think it was through Eric the Red RC, wasn't it? And I'm trying to think. I got to meet a lot in this community, and I came like within 2 weeks. I just kept like that's how I met Lewis and all those guys. And I think it all started with Eric the Red RC. Him and I had met.
Louis says I need to put the bearings in there before I go brushless, but I believe you told me there's already bearings in there, right?
It's got bearings in it already.
And what else? The transmission has been reinforced. You told me a couple things on it.
It has the updated drives with the dog bones with the little pins in them.
Okay.
You just spin the front wheels, you'll see the bearings are in there for sure.
So RC Fun Diversion says, I heard Outback Jack will be in Toy Story 4. Is that true? I don't know. Maybe somebody's going to put him in Toy Story 4 or make a video of him at home. I have no clue. But maybe with my buggy, I could do the same thing as Toy Story. I think it was when it was the first one there when he was driving the buggy was on the hood. I could do the same thing with Outback Jack and put him on there.
Good idea.
Yeah. Because Pusa Studio, just to let you know, there's a guy which is called Outback Jack. He's in Australia, and he's sending one of his figure across the world right now. He's doing a world tour. His figure is coming to every place of RC, and we do a little movie with him.
Well, that is not cool. I love stuff like that.
With our figure. So he's going around the world right now. So if ever you want to interview Outback Jack, Tony actually did an interview with him, and it turned out pretty good. So,
really? I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, and on this video, Tony says, I can't believe I'm talking to a toy here.
Well, we had a puppet one time for 2.5 hours.
You had a puppet?
That was interesting. Patsy Houlihan sang and everything.
That would be funny to see. Yes.
Well, we had Don Jameson on the other week. I don't know if you guys ever watch an HBO Inside the NFL.
Yeah.
He was the host of it. He was on with us 3 weeks ago, I guess. Now,
that's cool.
We only start. At the end of February, we only had 42 subscribers, And right now we're getting close. We're 11 away from 4,700. We've been pushing pretty hard.
Oh, I know you have, because I remember when I first noticed you and saw you, and I don't know how, but oh yeah, it was through the drone network.
Yes, that's where we met, through Roger, Canadian Drone Hub Network back then. Yes.
So and you were pretty low. You were like in the hundreds when I first saw you, and all of a sudden, poof, you're in thousands. Like, wow, that was crazy.
We were pushing a lot, and we started doing the interviews. We didn't even do live streams. We didn't even want to be in front of a camera, actually. And then we went on, and people liked it. They said you should do more. So we said, let's get people to come on because we don't know what to talk about. And that's how the live streams, the interviews started, and just started taking smaller channels and then growing and growing in that way. So there's one guy I'm working with right now to try and get him on, and he's got this thing. It's an amazing channel. He has 1.1 million subscribers.
Wow.
And it's called the After Prison Show. And it's this guy that did 7.5 years for armed robbery. He's a younger man.
Joe Carrero. Joe Carrero from the After Prison Show you're talking about?
Yeah, sorry. I cut it. Yes, exactly. You've seen it?
Yeah, I know. I always talk. I'm in the the Army.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I just found him like a month ago. What an amazing story this guy got. Come out of prison, couldn't find work anywhere, so he started a YouTube channel talking about what it's like to come out of prison and get back to life. And now he's built up this huge YouTube channel over it, and it's unbelievable. Thank you, man.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool.
See the video he did today of the 2018 rewind? Oh, you got to see that. It's a really good video. It's all highlights and how he, help people out and what happened with the channel all through 2018.
Yeah, it's not even just him. Exactly. He's got a couple of guys now, like they seem to be with him part-time, and then he's helping out other prisoners get started. That's really, there's lots of great stuff out there in YouTube. It's unbelievable, the stories and the people that are out there. And it's not always big channels. I mean, you can have somebody on sometimes with 500 subscribers that has a phenomenal story. I always say it's like music. You'll see a guy playing on a street corner that has more talent than somebody who's been at 10 record deals.
Right.
The break yet.
Well, I think it's time for another giveaway. I think it's time for another set of GCM Simple Hub set. So this is what I'm giving away. I gave one already. You take your nut off your wheel. Here's a nut off the wheel, and you put this instead, and it makes it a heck of a lot more scale. So is everybody ready to play Spin the Wheel?
I can't play this.
You got to open up your chat. Whoever's in the live video, you can open up your chat. I'm going to get my wheel ready. Well, what do you say when you get your wheel ready? Let me reset the wheel?
I can't win twice, can I?
No, you're not allowed to win.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Enough. Way enough. Ivan put a wheel. Ivan Smith put a wheel. Why the heck do you find those little logos so fast like that? Spin. Let's spin. So everybody ready? There's, I believe, 34 people in the chat right now. So there should be a heck of a lot more people that are ready. So Pusa Studio, you're awesome to get people ready and pumped up. So why don't you talk and get people ready? And you can say the letters. You can pick 2 letters.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, let's get.
Oh, he's got the echo going. Uh-oh.
That's right. We're missing one thing, folks, to spin a wheel. You guys know what it is. Let's get it up here. I don't know if you're going to hear it through Hangouts. We're going to try. Hold on one second. We need wheel music, folks. There we go. Alrighty, folks. It's time to spin that wheel. Let's see who's going to win, guys. It's a big birthday celebration today. We're going to make things happen. We're going to see who's the next winner, guys. He's going to give you those lug nuts away. This is your chance to win. Let's do it right now. Here we go, folks. Alrighty then. Hang on to your hats. It's time to spin. Let it go, my friend. Mr. Tank, spin that wheel.
Okay, what are the 2 letters first?
The 2 letters are MM. Manic Magic. MM Manic Magic.
MM.
It doesn't come through so good on Hangouts.
There we go. The MMs are coming through now. There we go. Look at all those MM.
Jeez.
And all of a sudden, poof, 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 there's a whole bunch of them. Okay. Now I have to find my other wheel. Okay, that should be good enough for the wheel. I should have put more numbers on here. Okay, guys, enough. Thank you very much. Let's spin the wheel and see who won. Maybe I should make my wheel bigger next time.
Tick, 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 tick.
Number 5 again. Let's see if I can't find number 5 here. Make that bigger so I can see something. I'm getting old. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Axiomatics.
Oh,
Hey,
six.
congrats, Axio.
Congratulations to you.
Axiomatic is the winner.
Well done.
We thought ours was fixed. Now he wins.
So Axio sent me an email, the Tank RC, and the tankrc@gmail.com, and with your email address and all that, shipping address, and I'll make sure Chris is send it to you early next week. Awesome.
I had a question from Don't Fling Your Dookie at me. I didn't want to answer you in the wheel, but I still want to say you have like one of the greatest channel names I've ever. I absolutely love it. Yes, what's your most favorite memorable interview? Was this fall we hit on Doug Tenaple, and if any of you guys played video games back in the 90s, if you remember Earthworm Jim.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He was the creator of it, and we had him on. He's been a TV exec and stuff like that, but he was one of the most memorable people we ever had. He was a cool guy. I met him on a live stream. He throws hangouts out and invites young artists to come draw with him, like just so they can learn and that. And he was a really amazing guy. He gave a lot of insight to YouTubers and good advice.
Cool. LED wheel, you got the message that you've been sending too many messages?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you send a whole bunch like MMMM and return, it actually blocks you for a little bit. So take a break.
Yeah, it's funny.
So you're around St. Rose. I used to have a sign. Do you do commercial LED as well, or just?
It's the name comes from the first video I made, which was an actual LED wheel.
Really?
And I had to take it down due to some stupid copyright music thing, which wasn't real. But anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, the name is basically based on my first video, which I created an LED wheel, and then they started popping up everywhere from China.
That's always the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing I find weird with the letters, and somebody just mentioned that there's kind of a delay in the letters.
Yeah.
But when I'm watching one chat and I put another chat into my live video feed or for the camera feed, sometime when I count, they're not the same. How come?
Never. It's the internet lag. Like that's why on ours we always share the chat like you're doing.
Yeah. Because
even Xenia is sitting right beside me on her laptop. Half the time they're not the same outcome. It's just the lag. That's why.
Okay, and that's why I put it like you is. I put the chat in there so people can actually see.
Yep.
See what's going on and see the one I'm picking and the one I'm seeing.
Well, that's what we used to get, and then somebody would get upset and they'd be like, "Oh, I've had people walk out and I'm never coming back and stuff." So that's why we started sharing it. It's like, I got no bones in this. It's a shout out. I'm not picking sides. Some people get really up. They'll take it to heart. So just be honest, put it up. And I always say we got to go by this one. So.
It's even slower on mobile.
What's that?
It's even slower on mobile.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's lag on everything. And I mean, well, actually, sometimes the phone can be faster. It's surprising you wouldn't think, but it just the way the connection's working at that moment for everybody, because it's like a pulsating signal coming in, and it's just that moment something's blocking at the tiniest bit, it's going to knock it off. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you just should put them up and share them. Like I say, you know, just check out. And I always know I leave it and give everybody a minute, like especially if it goes up to 16, because a lot of people will, you know, we have them. Sometimes we have 170 people doing it at the same time. So when that thing starts spinning,
yeah,
it's very easy to miss something. And somebody types in the wrong letter, so you jump them, but they don't notice it. So I leave it up for a minute while I'm setting up, and I'm like, if you notice a discrepancy, let me know, and we'll fix it. So it's not a foolproof system. It's just the best you can do with what you got to work with. So.
Hey Tony, now you're working on the big guy, the Revo.
Yeah.
Did you break that?
All the time. All the time.
Broke a drive shaft?
Yeah. I got these wheels because they told me these were for the E-Revo, but they're huge.
Yeah, they're big.
When I got home, they didn't fit on, so I had to buy the upgraded hexes. Pretty much, I think they're just X-Max wheels. They're ginormous.
Oh, they're Summit. They're Summit wheels. They're for my big Summit.
Yeah, well, they destroy drive shafts because it's the rotating mass, and if you're doing flips, it makes it nuts. It's fun. But
so
if
what size hex did you need for those?
What?
What size hex did you need for those?
17.
Yeah, 17, just like the Summit.
Because an X-Max needs 24.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
We use the Max tool to get them off.
Yeah, the outside nut is 17, but the inside hex is huge on an X-Max.
Okay, yeah. So this is only a 17 internal too.
I've been watching you work on that through the thumbnail the whole time I've been up here, and I would give anything to fly down there right now, wherever you are, just to try that thing.
This one. Well, the other one I had was my retro grandma or Gravedigger, the grandma.
Oh,
original.
Cool.
And that thing's super slow, but it's a ton of fun.
Well, I'm sure Steph has some that you can play with closer to you. If not, I have a bunch here. I have my big Savage. That one is that Savage RC is a savage car. It's just
well, like, you know, we were in Ottawa last weekend, but it was such a last minute planned run up there. We didn't have time to set anything up, but we'd definitely like to see you sometime when we're up that way.
Yeah, I'll show you my Savage real quick, and there's probably people that haven't seen it here, so let me get it.
Sure.
Sad part is I've had these metal drive shafts for a while and just haven't put them on yet.
Oh wow, you have the CVD upgrade? That's nice.
Yeah. So I'm also going to get the race wheels for it instead. They
That's those new neon colored ones?
No, they're just white. They're Traxxas. What are they called?
So Tony, your Revo is the same thing as this, but this has a truck body. So
yeah,
it's the same thing as a
sweet.
But this is a big monster truck. That's called a Summit. And
the Summit has remote diff lock.
Yes, you can lock the diffs.
Really?
This one is my Savage.
Oh man!
So this is a big. This thing is fun. This thing is crazy. Lots of torque. It's like a 1/8 buggy. These things are massive.
I can't get over the remote diff lock. That's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, you can lock the diffs, and you can also lock the front only, rear only. So it's really cool that you can actually lock the wheels.
And it has a 2-speed transmission.
Yes.
That's unreal.
Yeah, the Summit is great.
You know what I really love since I found you guys' community is the now I don't know what to call it. You guys probably have a name for it. The lifelike shots, the video work, everything to scale, the nice angles and stuff like that. I mean, it's so well shot. Some people on
yeah,
mind blowing the work that they put into it.
Videography.
Yeah, it was really cool. A lot of work, I'm assuming, but
it's a fun part of it. How nice of a video can you make?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Like that, you know, is that a big part for you guys as well?
For me, it is. I like to try to film mine as realistic as possible. If I can make it look like it's a real truck coming down in the video, then I've won.
I love it. I love it. And it is. It's like you get moments you almost have to shake your head, like, you know. Yeah, do you guys look like even like the sticks or stuff that's around to make it look like logs? Like you check everything, kind of get it as scaled as possible.
Yep.
Yeah, we try to get the perfect tree and the perfect environment to make it look scale. Bring the camera down low, get on your stomach with the phone. And
I love it. No, that's the nice thing with YouTube. It makes it a whole new subgenre, I'm guessing, kind of thing like that. I mean, there's one thing is the RC is working on them, but then also the shooting them itself. We had
Magic says thank you for the shout out for the wheel.
Oh, no problem. I always pick a name.
Manic Magic, isn't him that is in Australia or no? He's not in Australia. There's somebody that chatted or that made a message. He goes, "I'm gonna have to set my alarm at 3 a.m. to make sure I wake up and watch you." I can't remember which one it was.
It was Ivan Smith, wasn't it?
Ivan Smith?
Yeah,
Okay.
He's here.
Yeah, I know he's there.
Well, there's one RC channel I seen here that's from New Zealand. I'm trying to.
That's Johnny Rains.
Johnny Rains. Okay, I'm such a fan of New Zealand. I'm such a sucker for that place.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful there. It's God's country.
Oh yeah, oh definitely. I did Iceland, and that's my both bucket list places are on opposite ends of the earth.
And looks like RC Fun Diversion says I have to slap Steve O.D. around because Steve O.D. Earl has a question for you. Alvin has a question for you, Steve O.D. Oh, your mic is dead now. I know you dropped off for a little bit.
Oh, me?
No, Steve O.D.
Oh, Steve O.D. That's what I thought. Okay, then there was no answer. I thought maybe then I was the one.
No, I still can't hear you, Steve-O. You're going to have to sign language at all. Come on, get your sign language out.
Well, this is RC talk. Just use your RC cars to let us know.
That is correct. Oh, anybody noticed or received an email or saw a video from Nitro RC? They have some new crawlers out. They have some new RC crawlers, and they're about $300 range. So that's a pretty good price, but I don't know how good they are. But to tell you the truth, instead of buying a Nitro RC truck, I would buy the Axial Builder's Kit for $250 Canadian. It's easier to get parts, and you can get upgrades. And
speaking of notices, did you guys go into your creator studio? There's a big notice from YouTube. Everybody's getting it. It's even almost filled to Franco tonight. There might be a big adjustment in your numbers between the 13th and 14th. There's a glitch with YouTube, and they filter out what they consider spam, and there was a glitch into it. It wasn't doing it. So don't be surprised if you see a drop in your numbers. I know some people are getting as one channel I know, Lunatic Dad, he lost 1,000.
Lost 1,000. Wow.
Subscribers?
Yeah.
It's subscriber. Yeah, they're doing the subscriber cleanup again.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of them seem to be 20 to 40. It seems like I've been hearing so far, but
Axiomatic says I'm back to 1 sub.
This is maybe even you were there that night, Tank.
But all your Fiverr subscriptions.
we post our social blade when we go on for channel shoutout nights.
Yeah,
and we were at 4,351, and in 3 seconds we lost over 4,000 subscribers. We went down to 494.
Wow,
3 seconds like that. We thought we got hacked because it would look like NASA control. My wife and I both have both laptops and computers running, trying to figure out what the hell happened. It didn't come back, I think, for 40 minutes or something like that, and then it reset itself. But yeah, it just plummeted. You could see the line where it just dropped 4,000 like that.
Night Blazer says his channel needs help. Let's just see your channel, Night Blazer. Let's go to channel.
I gotta go, guys. Catch you guys later.
All right, Tony.
All right, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Thanks for dropping in. Really appreciate it.
Try to drop in again next time.
Merci, Stéphane.
Ciao.
Tank, do you have a quick tip for getting the carrier off here of the ball, the pivot ball that they've got here?
I think
You have to go at it from the outside. Take the screws out of the outside.
you have to take the screw off first. Put your wrench in the pivot. Those pivot are adjustable. You got to unscrew it all.
I think there's little boots that cover it up. You might have to remove those to see the screw.
There should be a hole in the center.
No, look at the front of it. No, you were looking at the right way earlier, Tony. Go in the front. Yeah. Is there a little cap, a little blue cap or a cap? Because you should be able to see the screw there. Take that cap off, and then you can just unscrew the ball.
Oh, there we go.
Those are adjustable. Just be careful. Look at where it's set, though, because you'll screw up your not canter, but you'll screw up
your camber and your toe. It affects
it. You should just make a little bit of play when you put it back together enough so it's not binding. But if it's too loose, it gets all floppy. It's too tight, binds right up.
Me personally, I take the whole A-arm off instead of even touching that outer hub like that. This thing,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're just changing an axle?
Yeah.
You can do it by there's set screws that are on the inner hub. There's a set screw that lets you pop the pin out, and then you can just compress the axle and bring it out with leaving the arm in and the hub and everything.
Even the metal arms?
That's what I don't know about putting the metals in. I don't know if you can flex them enough.
That's what I was trying to do there for a minute. I could not get.
Me, when I change them, I usually change because the Traxxas is the same. I usually take the that metal one, the silver one. That's the one I take off usually, and you can bend it enough to put it on.
You can bend it enough?
Usually. But
you go plastic axles, right? Did you upgrade your axles, Tank?
No, mine are the plastic ones.
Yeah, I think the plastic ones have a lot of telescope. You can collapse them down a lot.
Okay. Oh, he's trying to put the metal ones in there. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to take the pin off the top. Then you have to take the whole bumper off.
Night Blazer, I was looking over your channel.
Cool.
The first thing you got to do is your description. Your description, your first 3 lines of your description is what's going to show up in any Google search. It's going to be when anybody is searching on YouTube. The description.
There's the description here. Yeah, RC Garage.
Yeah.
Cars.
You want 3 sentences there, and you want they got to be written properly. The grammar has to be proper, or otherwise the AI will reject it. And what you want to do is start off with I don't know your genre as well. You do better than anybody. You always want to start off with your biggest words first. RC, and then if there's any other big ones that are in there, like 3 or 4 that you like, all the big channels use them. You want to scale it down because with the big ones, you're competing with all channels, whether they got 2 or 2 million subscribers. That part you want to then scale it down, and then the last part use words like maybe areas that you go to, maybe tracks that are, I don't know, Grand Miniature Runway, Raceway in Tokla, Oklahoma, or something like that. Because a lot of times that helps you a lot with tourism. People that are looking to travel, they'll start looking for those areas, and you'll keep coming up into them, which also means it makes you more relevant in YouTube. And then your fellow RCers will find you as well. We usually do 3 sentences for that, biggest to smallest. Start off with the big generic ones that everybody uses. And if you're not sure, get a program like TubeBuddy or vidIQ. They're free plugins. Go to bigger channels and see what they're using, because it will show you their tags right away. You can find the main search words and then start from there. That'll really make a big difference right there.
Well, I like the thumbnails because it really shows the car and it really shows the truck. But what's missing, I find, is a title on this thumbnails.
Yes, your title. I always say, think of your whole channel as a movie poster. Your banner is what everybody's going to see at first, unless they're searching and your thumbnails come up. And you want a logo. I bring up the example of a corner store. When you walk into it, you're going to see a cooler at the end, and you're going to know right away, 20 feet away, you're going to know Pepsi, Sprite, Coke. You don't need to walk up and look at it. You want to build a brand right away that people can build recognition for. In the suggested videos, you want yours to always be noticed. Out of those 20 that are on the side, you won't be able to look over right away and say, oh, there's another Night Blazer video. There's another one. That's why it's so important to get your logo in there. Find something that works. And if you're not sure yet, take about 5 videos, practice on that, find a layout that works so you can keep them similar the whole way through. I can show you something that might help you a bit. Just give me 1 second here. Sorry. I'll bring up an example. You always want to, everything's a brand. Even if you're on here just for fun, still you want people to see what you do. So it's really important to make yourself stick out from the rest, because remember, you're always competing with a billion channels on YouTube. That's the sad reality of it. It's just the business the way it is. And even in your niche, whatever it may be, you're still going to have millions of channels. Here. Let's see. Like this is our home page. And if you look at our thumbnails, like from banner to avatar, and if you go into videos, they all have that same look. They're all standardized. So we have one just for live streams. We have one just for interviews. And then at the bottom, we have our ones for our standard movies. But they all keep the same size banner size at the bottom, the same font. And that's just so anybody who comes through knows it's right away. So when that suggested videos on the side, we're always trying to make them stand out as much as possible. We never change the fonts. We keep the same one in the banner, the same one in the avatar, same one in here. Anything we do, we use that same font. Same as you notice GM or anybody, they don't change their fonts. And once you build your brand, and it always starts with right in your about section, because once you're done your about section, you know your channel well enough. By then you're ready to start, and then go to your banner, find what works, then your avatar, and then start going back and redoing your thumbnails. You got great pictures there now. Now you just got to find that logo and that brand that's going to be on and how you want to present it. Lewis LP, he's got phenomenal branding. He's really worked hard on his. He's done his a couple of times and made something completely his own. And now it stands out from everybody. He's a really good example.
Good job, Lewis.
It is. Lewis did something that nobody else can do. He took the most busiest way to do it possible, the most stuff into it, and still found a way for everything to stand out.
I know he made an emoji of me on one of his videos.
Oh, wow. Did he?
Yeah.
He's really done a good job of it. He's like, I mean, those stand out. You can tell them anywhere in the list.
I've gotten lazy with mine.
Well, we all get that. We just redid ours about 2 months ago. We redid 185 thumbnails, descriptions, and tags.
Wow.
Because YouTube is bringing back your old videos. They're doing that because a lot of the big guys were complaining about burnout. So now you're going to notice that on a video you did 6 months ago, all of a sudden is going to start showing up again. And if you do that to them, you can get a lot more mileage.
See, this is my new logo that I put up on there because my older one was just too Mickey Mouse.
It looks good, though.
So
it looks good. It's simple, but it's clean.
Yeah, but I got to work on my thumbnails a little bit better.
I wondered it up.
So all my RC talk now, I've been putting RC talk on all of them. So
looking good. See, you're making it your own, and that's what's going to happen. The more people get used to them, they're going to pick it out of a crowd right away. And even if they're not really used to it yet, it's still going to show up differently from the other RC thumbnail suggested on the side.
Does anybody use Canva
logo for
their thumbnails?
Yeah, we're actually Canva certified. We do throw it, and it's fun. I don't use it. My wife uses it. I use Photoshop. She loves Canva. Like she sings its praises. I mean, it's so much easier.
What is it? The phone app?
Yeah.
Yep. Or you can use on PC as well.
What's the app called?
Canva, CANVA. They have templates for every social network: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that.
And you can make your own template, and then just like you see, like ours is kind of a standard template. You can go in and just modify it for each one that you need. It's a phenomenal program.
Canva's helped me get my thumbnails under control with, use like you're saying, using the same font, the same color of font, trying to display it the same way on every video so you know me.
And that's why I like your channel. When I said a while ago, that's exactly why you got that symmetry into it. And that's what people are brought to it. Think of when you go into a store, you know, and you see like a no-name brand versus a brand. What's the biggest difference is the packaging.
Yeah.
And packaging does please the eye, you know. And
Yeah.
people think, oh, this is a better product because it's more well put together. They tend to go for it. So,
hey, Green Frog, show those logos you were working on again, because I saw you posting them up. But
that was yours.
what happened? Where's all that red coming up?
Oh, just a paint pen I had to keep getting ink
Green
out.
Frog is the one that was working on my logo, and he actually sent me a picture of this, and I brought it to Photoshop, got rid of the yellow, and
nice.
Steve OD in here too.
Where's that Green Frog one you were just showing me earlier?
Oh, that one. I'm thinking of doing like the hypnosis thing.
Okay.
Whirling around.
Cool.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I actually had one of my subscribers. He's a good friend of mine now, but he actually drew my logo for me.
That is the biggest thing on here. Like people say, well, I'm not an artist. You could make so many friends on here that have so many talent, even for about sections. Sometimes it's hard to write about yourself. I tell people, ask one of your friends to do it for you. Sometimes it's easier for them to write about you than it is you about your, you know.
There's Steve OD from 313.
Nice.
Changing my wrestler opinion, Steve-O. Gearing up.
Did you?
I'm working on it right now.
Nice.
I swapped Traxxas's. Gave up on the Slash project because I'm at a point where I need to solder.
Hey, Vanessa Kitty. Hi there.
Well, Ben, do you think it's time to give out a reef servo, or is it time to give out another wheel hub?
Sorry, I got to bail, guys. Because I got to get up with my daughter in a couple hours. So I just want before I won't slow you down once you start your giveaway, but I just wanted to wish you have a great birthday tomorrow, and thank you for having me up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. See ya.
Nice meeting you
guys. Nice seeing you all. Nice meeting you all. New ones and that. Hope we can stay in touch and see you guys again really soon.
Nice tips. Thanks.
Take care. Bye now.
See you later.
I'm ready to do the servo tank whenever you are, buddy.
You're ready to do the servo. Okay. Did everybody comment? Everybody in the comment. And you mentioned something today which I did not agree too much with, but it's yours to give out. You mentioned that you have to be in the chat to actually win. There's people around the world that can't be awake. So to me, for them to be in the chat is kind of not fair for everybody that chatted. So a lot of people were saying, well, I won't be up or whatever. So it's up to you to do that, but we'll try to get a hold of them, but we'll give them 7 days to enter, to come back to me. And if they don't in 7 days, we'll pick a second winner tonight. And if that person does not answer back in 7 days, we'll give that servo to that second person. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
I think it means that the second person is going to hunt down the first person.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Them out.
Oh, come on. It's not a 555. It's just a 444.
Yeah.
Still awesome service. Yeah.
So for the 555, that would happen.
Probably.
So let me find that video real quick.
Oh, that's funny.
Does anybody else have any of these servos?
Nope, just seen them on Exo Caged.
Yeah, they are. I have the 555 on that Vanquish that I won, and I mean it's insane. I mean nothing stops it. It's just a beautiful, powerful servo.
If I win it, I'm putting it on my power chair.
Okay, let me
put a receiver on that power chair, Steve, and strap you in.
Airbags.
So here we go. So let me put that up. So I'm using this page. So if I paste the link here and filter duplicate users, so if somebody pasted twice a comment, then they're going to be filtered out. So there's 39 people. So 39 people voted, and I just have to hit this little start button, and let's make it big so everybody can see it. Come on, scroll down.
Fingers crossed.
Wait a minute, I forgot to comment. No, I didn't. I made it sure I did not comment, so people wouldn't say, "What are you doing there?" Okay. So here we go. You ready? Is everybody ready in the chat?
Oh
Can
yeah.
I see people chatting, saying if they're ready? Oh, there we are. Ready, set. Good luck to everybody. And I'm hitting it now. We're going to find out who has it before the chat people. I see names.
Who is this?
Chad Brumamer. See you Thursday, and love you both guys for doing these awesome giveaways. It's really great.
It's your long lost cousin, Brubaker.
Yeah, so I was thinking there for a second that the winner.
He is one of my subs, though. I do recognize the name. He's in my Facebook groups and everything.
Nice.
That's good then.
Yeah. He's pretty active with posting stuff too, so you probably see it whenever he gets it.
Cool.
Great.
So, Chad Brumamer, do you want to pick another winner just in case, or you think you're going to be good with him?
You know he's going to claim that.
Yeah.
If he's in the group.
Okay. Pick another winner. Start. If he doesn't come back in 7 days, Ivan Smith 6.
Bundle.
So this is it. There's the winner. And I still have 3 more of the hubs to do, of the GCM hubs.
Well, congrats to Chad.
Yeah.
Bulgar RC, he's back. Chad Brumer is the winner.
So Chad won and Ivan's the backup?
Yes.
All right, well, I have this other one here that was supposed to be mine. I'm going to give that to Ivan. Why don't you pull another name for a backup?
That's awesome, dude.
You're going to give that to Ivan?
Yeah. I definitely, because Ivan's the one that woke up at 2:30 in the morning to get on here.
So Ivan was the second winner. So you want me to pick another name for a backup?
Okay. A backup, yeah. So
well, we have 2 winners.
Chad. Second one will go to Ivan.
What about that camel edition TRX4?
That's on the way to Detroit there, buddy.
Heck yeah.
So Ivan, you did win. Good thing you woke up. And here's the backup one. Here we go.
Oh, I seen my name just now too.
Capital Deer RC.
Capital
stuff,
D.
guys.
Capital D.
RC.
Oh, DRC, yeah. Capital DRC.
Sounds like when I'm spelling my last name. DE capital CLARK.
Yeah, same here. Capital K.
Where's my button? There's my button. Cool. Well, thank you very much. We'll stop that for now.
Now Ben's got to buy another servo. He gave his away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, now you're going to have
Beat yourself to a 555.
Well,
It's
how much
not
do those servos cost? I need to get one.
I think it was like $89, something like that.
What's the specs? Does it say?
Yeah, it's a 422 on 6 volts and 444 on 7.4 volts, and then on 6 volts it's a 0.11, and then on 7.4 it's 0.10, 0.10 for speed.
Quick.
Yeah. So realistically, you wouldn't even have to run it on 7 volts because I mean you're only 22 inch ounces away from the full power of it.
Yeah, they're quick and powerful. They have a really good reputation. I've been wanting to get one, but haven't pulled the trigger on one.
When you plug it into your straight up receiver, what's the voltage on that?
Should be 6, isn't it?
That depends on per car, per ESC, but for most of them it's 6. Unless it tells you that your ESC has like a selectable BEC. Most of them are 6 volts.
Some of the Castle ones do.
Have a select.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the big ones, the Mamba monster.
Yeah.
So to get the 7, you either have to have the internal back or you have to have external BEC.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which are fun to put in.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you let me stop presenting here. When you put a big servo like that requires a lot of power or a lot of juice, the older ESC don't have a built-in deck. So what you're going to happen is sometimes you're going to be on the trail, and when you give it gas or you're trying to get that torque up, it's going to do what's called a brownout. It's just going to stop. Your ESC is just going to stop, or your steering is just going to lock up. So you do need a BEC if you have an older one. If not, make sure you do have a BEC on your ESC. There's a lot of acronyms there for you guys.
I run a glitch buster too on mine.
Yeah, glitch buster would also.
Yeah, I think that can help you too. It'll solve the brownout problem. It won't raise your volts though.
Yeah.
No.
When you're putting an external BEC, how do you wire it in? I've never put one in.
I've never done it.
No.
Oh, there's batteries in this.
It's the power to your to your receiver. You have to lift the power off of it, and it's your BEC that's going to supply power to that. So there's instruction in. It's very easy to do, but there is instruction in the deck manual.
Yeah, like shave down your power wire, solder it on there.
Yeah, I usually just use a picker and I pluck it out. I just pluck it out and then I fold it back like that. If ever I want to use that in another truck, I can. So
yeah. What can also mess up too, like some of them, because you have to unplug one of the cables for the lead going into your receiver.
Yeah.
And then if you have like a castle where you have to be able to do the tuning through that, it can mess up that feature.
Oh, good night, Laurentian. If you want to hold on just a minute, what I want to do is one quick, another one of these GCM simple hub set. Steve O.D. won the first one, actually won the second one, and let's do another one real quick.
Whoa, Steve O.D. on Axio seems shady.
Well, that's what happened. I don't know what happened, but it happened that way.
I'm just messing around.
Yeah. So get your keyboards ready. Is everybody's keyboard ready to do another one of these? Let's get your keyboards ready.
We always get the first ones, the first slots, because there's a delay before they even hear the letters.
Well, yeah, it's true. The people in the chat here should not be able to type because they'll type 3 or 4 times more, or in the live stream. So let's give the chance to the people in there. So in the chat only and not in the video stream, if you could. Because it's going to screw up everything because you guys are here faster. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, did win the last one, and he wasn't in the stream, so it's not that huge of an advantage. But
that's true. That's true.
The smart part is you just watch for the letter to come up from one of the guys in the chat.
Yeah,
that's what I was doing.
So this time, if everybody's ready, we're going to do 3 letters. Make it complicated. Because this is coming from GCM. Those are the 3 letters. GCM Racing. So GCM. Let's see those letters.
Can I buy a vowel?
Hey, all right.
No vowels. There comes the letters. Here we go. Here comes the letters.
that was only like 1 second later. I think it's pretty quick.
Yeah, that was not bad.
Oh, this back one sucks.
No, it's not good. Cool. Okay. Now let's see. Let's spin the wheel and see what happens. Number 10. So let's go up and see where the first letters are. 1, 2. Wait, I'll count in English. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Earl RC.
Nice.
Nice.
Earl. All the live streamers in the house.
Yeah.
RC. Where's my pencil? Gotta write that down.
Axial gets to keep his. He probably would have sent him to Earl anyway.
So Steve-O, Axio, and Earl. That's something's weird here. Something's very weird.
Congrats, Earl.
Who makes that software you're using? That branded out of the 313?
It's crazy. So Steve-O, Axio, and Earl are the winner. So I got 2 more to do.
Come on now.
Bring my window back. Come on.
I'm gonna admit that I've actually never taken this car apart.
I know.
Yeah, you don't really want to, unless only when something breaks inside.
It is not laid out well at all.
No.
No, those are the worst to work on. The 1/16 is even worse than that because there's no toe adjustment on it. Those ball joints that you're unscrewing to take that off, that's the toe adjustment and everything on it.
Yeah. I've looked that it's really just right up to the thread is where this one is.
Yeah.
The second the thread disappears, that's when I stopped. That's where it was.
Nice.
And
Hopefully
hopefully that'll work out for me.
I hope so, bro.
Otherwise, I'll get my mechanic on it.
When I changed mine to metal drive shafts, I changed all the A-arms and everything at the same time, so it was quite a challenge.
Cool. Yeah, I was going to ask if Earl has a crawler, and that's true. He is getting an SCX-10 too. That's what I heard.
I think he got one from a live stream the other night too. Somebody bought him one directly, China version, WL Toys or something. But
oh, really? Okay. Cool.
So we got that one and the one that Axial sending him.
Yep.
What's Axio sending him?
The SCX-10
builder's kit.
Oh,
yeah,
builder's
builder's
cool.
kit.
Wow.
They're gonna kind of together.
Gentlemen, I gotta go. So you guys have a good night.
Thanks, Randy.
Hank, hope you have a good birthday tomorrow.
Sure.
Thank you.
Later, Randy.
Later,
Hey,
Randy.
guys.
Later. So it looks like you got the ball out, Tony. Wasn't that hard?
No, once I knew how to do it. I'll be honest, I usually have somebody else work on this for me. And so I've actually never taken it apart. Every time that I've snapped these things, somebody else has helped me fix it. So this is my first time. And I prefer regular like C-hubs. Oh no, don't tell me. But yeah, this is my first time looking at it, and I don't like the way it's laid out compared to other stuff I have.
Wow.
It's not like the X-Max. It's so easy to work on.
The X-Max is like one of the easiest.
Yeah, X-Max is a dream compared
It's
to
a dream. So are those Sentons, man.
Yeah.
Or the Granite by Arma. Those things are easy too.
Yeah. You know the hardest thing I've had with those new not Mega, but whatever, the Arma's new platform is their body posts. They don't have any guideline of where, like if you ever take a body post out, you don't necessarily know exactly where to put it back in to get the holes aligned.
Oh. Huh.
A little fiddly, but the rest of it is like so well done.
They've reimagined what it means to work on a car.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know why they make them complicated like this, or they make battery trays like this. Like, I don't know in what world this battery tray is a good idea. Because you can't, it limits what you can use. And maybe that's what they're going for. It's like the Sony proprietary thing, but
Traxxas makes a great battery that fits in there.
Traxxas? Traxxas being proprietary? What are you talking about?
But so that's, I don't really have anything in here that doesn't like completely crimp the cable going in. And I accidentally left my batteries in here, speaking of batteries. So that'll be interesting. see where those are at. Because I don't know what they were at when I took them the last time I ran it. I'm pretty sure I didn't run them all the way down because the shape that it's in. But I think it was at my brother. I let him run it in my backyard, and we did a number to it. It was 2-wheel drive for the last 10 minutes.
That's like what happened to my X-Max the other day.
Yeah.
I still haven't looked to see what broke.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, last 10 minutes, rear-wheel drive.
Tank, did you see Axiomatic's comment about the hubs?
What did he say?
Said you can give my hubs to that Laurentian.
Oh, Laurentian's RC. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, Laurentian RC, send me an email to. How come I still have this on? Okay, I'll leave it there anyways. Switch cameras. So send me an email to the TEN-SCTE at gmail.com and with the shipping address. So, and I'll fix that. I'll make sure you get it. So hopefully you're still on Laurentian RC. It'd be great.
Nah, that don't look right.
So I know I have all your emails, guys, but send me an email saying that you won and that you with your shipping address where you want it shipped, and I'll make sure Chris sends it.
Yeah, make sure you present Tony. He's at the breaking point here with the E-Revo.
Oh yeah, show the struggle.
The struggle is real.
He thinks he just got it back together.
So we're getting close to 11:30, or we're actually 11:30. So let's do 2 more right away. Let's do two more draws right away. So let me get rid of that so I can see what the heck I'm doing. So let's do 2 more draws right away. And are you guys ready? Let's do them right away.
You get it?
Are you ready, guys? Let's get this done and over with. If you guys don't want it, then I can stop this and not give them away anymore.
You have to choose your letters. Or...
Okay. So I was just making sure everybody was ready with their typewriters.
Okay.
Okay, if you won before, try not to type in then there.
Typewriters.
Showing your age there, Tank. Typewriters.
All right.
I'll go with the letters. AR for Axiomatics RC. AR. Those are the 2 letters.
AR-15. AR.
And now, thanks. This video just got hidden from YouTube.
Yeah.
No monetization allowed. Steve will be in the house.
There's ARs. And the wheel's spinning. Stop it.
I saw somebody do AR-60 axles listed on Facebook, and they said that they wouldn't let them sell it. It got like a prohibited item thing.
Oh, you can't say AR-15?
Oh, no. AR-60, but they say that they don't allow sales of guns and stuff.
I lost it because of a typo.
AR, I have the Bill Biden.
Nice.
So Bill, send me an email to TEN-SCTE at gmail.com with your shipping address, and I'll make sure I ship that to you.
I feel like I see Bill's comments on almost everybody's channels. He's pretty.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, his thumbnail looks like my dad. It's weird, but then when you go to his channel, it don't look like him, but his thumbnail does. I asked my mom that. I'm like, who's this look like? She's like, looks like your dad.
Cool.
Tank's like, that was a good story, Steve.
Yep. Cool.
Okay, we're going to go for the last one. So here we go for the last one. Get your keyboards ready, guys. The 2 letters are SS For my son, Sébastien Simard, SS. SS.
Yes, yes.
There we go. It's coming in. Ass. No, not ass. SS. Hey,
Spell check. Spell check, damn it.
Oh, number 5 again.
It's cracking me up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Johnny Rains Custom RC.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Johnny
Rains.
Johnny eating sugar?
Yeah.
No, Papa.
There we go. We've done all the giveaways. Thank you, guys.
Beautiful.
Now we can start talking about RCs. I thought you were tapping there for a second, Tony.
Huh?
I thought you were tapping with your hands.
Oh, yeah, clapping. Yay.
Yeah.
Johnny Rains, you're my hero.
Last one.
There we go.
So you've put 3 medals in already, or you? What do you? Wow. Well, you're going pretty quick.
Good.
Because I don't care.
Yeah, and now when you're going to sit your truck down on the ground, you're going to see like the toe is going to be off or something's going to be seam off because you've
You think
played
that's going to make me drive any worse, Tank? Do you really?
Tony says, I don't care. As long as it jumps and it goes high, I don't care.
Yeah, it's all straight in the air.
Yeah.
Well, this is coming at me. A lot of guys race these, though, so I was hoping maybe to get some of those Traxxas response tires. That's what they're called.
Hey, looks like I'm getting an extra piece of cake tonight.
Another 20 from Max. Look at this guy. Giving away his hubs, giving away his loot.
Yeah.
Can I have your house, dude? What's your wife look like?
Yeah, Epic RC Prediction says, I'm sure Johnny Rains RC Custom RC will weather these hubs.
Yeah, he probably will.
Ooh, Jack's in the house?
Yeah, Jack's in the house now.
Oh, that's why Axe did that. I see. I see what he's doing.
No, he did that just before Epic RC Video Projection posted.
Oh.
Tony, you ever try these shockwaves or see these shockwaves? They're about the same size as the stock E-Revo tires.
Yeah, shockwaves are good.
No.
They
I
got
really don't like to spend money on tires. I don't know.
Remember you
I don't
saying
know
that
why.
Those are big tires. Holy cow.
I was going to put shockwaves
I mean,
on the
Proline and J Concept, I love spending money on your tires. Don't get me wrong, guys.
3.8 inch.
If somebody's watching.
Thanks, Ivan Smith. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Thank Axio.
Nice save, Tony.
Thank you.
And it was a good night. We gave out 2 Reef RC servos and 5 tire nuts. So awesome. Yeah, when's your birthday, Jack? Jack says, Axio, send some money my way. So funny. So are you taking that thing out on the trails soon, Tony? That's why you're fixing it?
I was actually thinking about not taking it out on the trails and putting race tires on it and racing it in the 4x4 electric at the monster truck races I go to.
Okay.
There's a class for electric 4x4s that don't have diffs, which I think they should do a diff class with all the Creightons and Truggies out there nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So many people show up hoping to race, and then it's like, well, you got to lock up your center diff.
Oh.
Half of them don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Night Blazer, I don't think I'll be going to the Team KNK TTC6 because it's probably in the States and I'm working, and it's very hard for me to take days off during the summer sometime. So, and plus it's in the States. But once I retire, I will be going to a lot of these events. So we'll see.
how many more birthdays until that time?
It all depends if they want to keep me working or not.
Seems like they keep you pretty busy. Must know some stuff that other people don't know, huh?
Yeah. Earl RC says we got to keep the show on till 12 o'clock. So like that, when it hits 12:01, you can all sing me happy birthday.
Well, I'll be checking out at about 11:59.
Oh, there's another Revo on the table, I think. No, which one is that? That's a yeah, it is a Revo.
No, this?
Yeah, what is that?
That's the new Rustler.
Fuck, it looks big. Oh, sorry, my language. It looks
Sure,
big is the way you put the camera.
Yeah, it's the new 10 scale Rustler.
Okay.
It's tiny, actually. I mean, that's like hand size.
Okay. Camera angle fooled me.
Yeah. I wanted to put my other aluminum shock caps on, but they changed the screw. Like, you have to use the old type of screw to put the aluminum caps on that has the collar on it. And they changed the caps to a ball head, and you can't get the ball head out to put it in the new caps. So
it comes with it. It comes with it with your aluminum caps. There's 4 screws, shoulder screws that come with it.
That doesn't help me when I was recycling my. I had these, so I don't have the screws to go with them. Like, I already had the caps.
Oh.
And it's the same screws are the ones that fall out of the bottom of the front C hub.
Okay.
Like, if you take the screw out of on a slash 4x4, if you take the screw out of the bottom C hub, it's the same one that holds your shock caps on. And when you race, you tend to lose those ones on the C hub. So yeah, I don't have any spares. I just spent the last 15 minutes looking for them, and nope. So for now, it's only aluminum on the rear. But I got the big pinion in, so it should go significantly faster. I put a 15 in it. Comes with an 11.
Oh yeah. Steve O.D. Jack is saying questions to you or saying something to you. Tell Steve O, I wish I can send him my music.
Oh yeah.
I asked Jack when he's going to let me use some of his music on my videos, and he said that he can't for copyright reason or something.
Yeah, looks like he just deleted over 70 plus videos on his channel because of copyrighted stuff.
Yeah, that's
his own stuff. So he says, like, Bang went 7 million views. So.
Oh, because they were somebody else's song, even though he was covering it.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But yeah.
I wonder how many other people use his music too. They need to delete stuff now.
Axiomatics, are you in the pass the build thing? Is that Axiomatic in there?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yep. I dropped out.
When is he getting it?
He's getting it after Basher Boy.
And what exactly do you have to put in there?
Whatever you can. Whatever it needs that you have or decide to get for it. But I had to drop out because I didn't have the cash. You gotta send it, ship it to the next person within a week. So
yeah, well, that could cost up to $100 easy.
Yeah, that's why I said I couldn't do it.
It's gonna be an expensive crawler at the end.
You know? Not for the first couple guys, you know, that just had to send axles and that, but
Oh,
Did you forget a part?
I have to put that little rubber cap back in.
That little rubber cap is just to hide the dust, so it's not really needed, but it's good to be there.
You know what my favorite part of RCs is? The fix-it part.
Do you remember which tire you forgot to put it into?
Yeah, the last one. I've already taken 2 of them back off after I put them on for the same reason. Getting pretty good with this hex wrench.
Better spinning it on one finger.
Oh, so I got a new addiction.
Uh-oh.
oh, mini Z's. Yeah, did you see my comment yesterday?
I picked up 2 of them today.
Yeah, they're nice Mini Zs. That's one of my first RCs, a Mini Z.
Are they like the $250 a piece?
No.
Oh,
They're the 175. The only one that's like 130, they had one of them and it sold the first night. It's just stock white. Like there's nothing, there's no branding. So any of the other ones that were available were 175. But we were out there racing and I realized that mine was way better than the one that they had at the track to just test. So I was up there with my buddy Jeremy and like I'm just smoking them. I'm like, let's trade these for a second. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, this isn't even fair. This one's like being on drift tires.
well, do you got a brushed or a brushless one?
They're all brushed. In the small space there, you wouldn't really be able to do brushless. It's pretty small space, but it's great for them on brush like this. It's a lot of fun. Basically anything where you can just be competitive and have a little fun, you know. It doesn't have to be super fast. As long as they're equal, and they weren't equal at all, and that's what wasn't fun. So I went and picked up this one that has the shorter wheelbase and the same tires and stuff, and so it was a little bit more fair.
Show under it real quick. Show
what?
Underneath the car. Show me underneath the car.
Like under the body?
Yeah. I just want to see something real quick. No, you just flip it over. Don't take it out.
So this one has a cap over the motor.
Yeah.
And it's not extended. This one, the motor is actually laid out flat, and you can actually see the motor through it, that silver. And there's a warning sticker that it's hot. And so it's actually, the whole thing is laid out different. And then on the suspension, there's actually a, we can't see it from the bottom side.
The long wheelbase one?
What?
Is that the longer wheelbase one?
Yeah. But all you have to do is literally like move the screws and move it down on the body, but you have to have a body that fits it. And so this Mercedes does. But it also had wider tires, which made it grip better.
But did you notice where that motor is there, just where the suspension is, which is just that flat T
flat
part?
Piece of plastic, yeah.
Yeah, that's what breaks the most. So if you can buy some spare parts, buy those spare T's, because that's what's going to break right there.
Okay. Yeah, so
what are
they're going to be getting all that stuff at the shop to have, and they're going to get tires. He said those other cars that felt like drifters, they'll be totally competitive and fine when they put the right carpet tires on them.
Yeah.
So there's like 30 compounds of tires for these things.
Holy cow.
Wow.
So was that just double A's that was in the chassis, or what does it have for battery?
Triple A's. 4 AAA batteries. Yeah. And we ran for like an hour
just
on AAA batteries. What?
Just normal alkalines?
Yeah, I just picked them up. I forgot them actually, so I just bought. They had Radio Shack ones at the store.
Yeah, wow.
Behind the counter. So I bought like a 36 pack. So I thought I was going to go through them like crazy. And man, they're still running like top speed out of that thing. It's crazy.
Now, if you want to go faster than the other guys, buy rechargeable, but buy the biggest rechargeable like the milliamps.
Yeah, the
biggest one you can.
Yeah.
And you're really going to have more power than the other guys. It's crazy.
That's the plan.
And Loop Pro.
That's the plan, is to get those, but also to put bearings in and all that, instead of the little bushings that they've got in there. But I don't know. You get going fast, and it's hard to control those things. It's crazy. But this one literally felt like after the other ones, it felt like it was a slot car because it was so like on rails compared to the other two cars. It was insane. So we just took that one out of the contention for now. But I also didn't tell anybody else in the store that. So when they do start racing, I'm gonna whip that one out and be like,
cool.
GeoSelf R1 has a lot of good videos on those live races.
RC Sparks has a couple of cool Mini Z videos that I watched.
Yeah, he got them doing for a minute.
GDS Quads. Hey, how you doing, bud?
He had that big rug or whatever, the carpet track he was running on.
Yeah, and then he went over some buddies like the Epic Man Cave one.
Right.
See you later, Sean. So who is JDS Quad? Let's go check his channel. I don't think I know this guy. Yes, I do. I am subscribed to him. Okay, now it rings a bell. Cool.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna jump off here.
All right.
All right, buddy.
Yeah,
Nice hanging out with you guys.
Right on, man.
Awesome giveaway, bud.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Ben.
See y'all later.
Yeah.
Be good to you, and people will be good to you.
That's right. And out.
Thanks. Cool. Oh, which one is that? The Typhoon?
Yeah, Typhon.
Is it the 3S or the 6?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. It's the
Do the
6.
parts all work for all the other Typhoons, or do they have their own parts for that Typhon? That's my only beef with Arma, and I hope that Horizon clears that up.
Yeah.
Is that the one that
You hear
used
me,
to be the
Horizon?
3, but you converted to a 6?
No, this is the full fat, the real Typhon 6S. It's yeah, we're just making fun of Arma because they have a real problem with recycling their names. There's now like 4 different Sentins, 2 Typhons, 2 Big Rocks.
And the parts don't all work. But when you just Google like Sentin Arm,
yeah,
you don't know that you get the right one.
I was checking on YouTube about the new Typhon that they just came out with, and someone actually bought one from a hobby shop like before the embargo lifted and everything, and he was showing it off. The A-arms are different, so I think that both the Granite and the Sentin have a different A-arm than the new Typhon does.
Sweet.
But yeah, but the chassis is the same.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go dump this outside.
Anyway, I was just getting this out because I remembered I should put my receiver box on because I did run this in the snow and wet like once, and then I remembered, oh crap, I still have an open receiver. It's still dirty from racing, but yeah, I just wanted to cover it up. And I got a blown bearing somewhere too, but I don't know. I might just run it and then refurbish it for next season racing. The 8 scale stuff seems to be kind of taking a bit of a back seat locally, so I don't know if we're actually going to race them next year or not, but we'll see. Anyway, made a bit of a
class for that one.
What's that? Yeah, this is 8 scale e-buggy. So I've been racing this for 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
At GFX Raceway. It's a pretty small track for 8 scale, but you can do it.
Is Keegan still on, or did he leave and I missed it?
I don't know. Well, I don't.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Well, thanks, Ivan. Thanks for dropping in, and congrats.
I gotta clean my desk before I put my mats out.
I was razzing you about the yellow Barrage
Oh,
in the last video, calling him ugly, and mentioning you.
Well, he's got one of every color now, I think.
What's that? The honcho? The little baby 24 scale?
So Barrage is.
Yeah, the honcho. There is something wrong with the proportions. There's something weird about that.
How many did you get? Oh my God, you got 2 there, and you had one on his desk earlier.
yep, that makes 3.
So you got a yellow one, a blue one.
I mean, they look great.
Yeah, they're not all that great. See these little batteries? They're $20.
Yeah.
So instead of buying the replacement batteries, I bought the whole trucks. And I get all the
Instead
parts
of
for
buying your
$80.
replacement battery, you bought a truck.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
Oh wow.
Now you got spare parts.
If I really hate them, I'll just give them away.
They're fun. I'm gonna try and do some of the upgrades that
NRC did.
NRC was doing to his.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sounds promising. You know, when I get time, but oh, I had a cut.
So Axiomatic says you can't see Green Frog RC. So I just put him present to everybody. So I don't know if you can see him now. So looks like it's playing tricks again.
There he is.
Yep.
That's what a Green Frog RC looks like.
Yep. No more depth shot.
It's got the basket hoop ready to do basketball.
Yeah.
You guys got a ton of snow up there, huh?
Yeah, I got probably about a foot and a half. Yeah. Nothing compared to John and Tank, I'm sure, but
we don't really have a foot everywhere, just some drifts.
Yeah, that's all we got left now too.
Now it's just cold. It's supposed to snow, but it's just cold right now.
Yeah, today was really cold.
It's getting up to freeze, just about freezing during the day here, so it's not too bad, I don't think. I work outside a lot. I'm kind of used to it. I just layer.
Oh, yeah?
I look like a snowman walking out of the house. Big ball.
Carhartts and
exactly. Yep, coveralls and Carhartt vest underneath that and long johns.
Yep. Carhartts were so cool up in Michigan.
Hell yeah.
Everybody see them down here, man. Don't see the flannels. You don't see the Carhartts.
Don't even see flannel? Wow.
I think it's a stylistic thing down here at the beach.
Oh, okay.
Why is this fucking shock stuck?
I like the fact that they're rip resistant.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fantastic.
Yeah. They do have battery powered sweatshirts and stuff now from Milwaukee. I'm thinking about picking one up.
Like heated ones?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're running like a drill battery. It's kind of interesting.
So I don't know if it happened to you, whoever's got a Dancing Rider. I don't know. I picked it up a few weeks ago, and as I pick it up, the arm that actually controls from the servo actually broke right in half.
Oh, damn. I got 2 now. I just opened another Dancing Rider today.
So STRC had these for sale for $10. They're in metal. So mine just came in right now. So I just ordered one.
Cool.
So I'll be installing the metal one in there because it was weird because I just picked it up and the whole rear end just went plump. It went like sideways.
Dropped.
So I find it very odd. So.
You gonna have dance parties with your dancing riders, Steve-O?
Yeah, we got 3 of them ready. I got the cones ready. We're gonna have some races.
Get some choreography going.
Huh? Yeah, 3 of them together racing. It should be fun.
Heck yeah, that'll look cool.
I say that about a lot of cars. All you need is to have matched cars, and racing can be fun.
Yeah.
Like even those like WL toys, like the orange and black one, or the green and black ones, whatever those are, 10-428 or whatever that everybody seems to have.
Yeah.
You have like 5 of those out there just racing. It'd be hilariously fun.
True.
So you guys see if the Bagiro one doesn't look like it's coming out till January, at least around here.
Well, the hobby shop emailed me today and told me that Tamiya sent them out at the beginning of this week to all the hobby shops, so they should be in by the end of next week.
Really? So when I try and order one special order, it says January something.
I know it says that on A-Main.
Yeah.
But like I can order it from my local hobby shop. They have one in stock in the warehouse, so I would get it like in a day. So it's just hit and miss. I think the first batch has been sent out. And
well, you guys got to hold that build series till they come out.
Yeah, no, we got time. Definitely. We still got to finish off this comical grasshopper. This thing. I just got to paint it. And then I think Axiomag's got to paint his, and Omar's still got to paint his, and then Tamiya Legends is done. So we probably won't start it until January.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because that way everybody has time to get the kit.
Yeah, see, this says next shipment early January, so they must have got them and already sent them out to the pre-order people. This picture makes it look really dumb, though. Huh.
The witch sticker?
I'm looking at the Horizon, and it looks funky. Doesn't look as cool as the box photo.
Oh.
I mean, it still looks awesome, but it doesn't look at all like the box photo.
What do you mean? They have a built one in their photo?
Yeah. They have it cut out, yeah, on white. It still looks good. It's just a lot shorter rear end than I pictured.
I can when I go to the hobby shop this weekend or whatever, I can ask them to see how many they got coming in, because they'll do like a 2-day shipping to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've gotten like Shen RC and all them, a couple other guys, and they shipped it out to them in 2 days. Plus their price was like $20-$30 cheaper than anywhere else.
Cool. It looks so cool on that picture from Horizon.
I saw a YouTube video of at the Tamiya Toy Fair of it driving around. Like it looks good in real life. It seems the proportions seem great, but
yeah,
they also
super cool.
Had it painted like exactly to box art, which does help.
Did you see RC Driver Online put the Dyna head on today?
No.
Yeah, they got one, built it, and then ran it.
Okay.
He said that it really needs the 4-way steer like the original Kong heads, because he didn't put the 4-way steer. I don't know if it's an option on that one or not, but he said it's like pushing you can see the back tires are like pushing the front tires, and then to get a decent servo, because like a standard servo wasn't enough to turn it and stuff. But that's about all the bad things he said about it. Oh, the tires too. The tires just spun in the dirt. He was saying like some high rack, Proline high racks or something would look, you know.
That's what's crazy about that build, is that the tire choice doesn't make any sense for what they're designed it to do.
Hmm.
I mean, I was hoping otherwise. I was hoping that those tires would grip, but man, they look like a speed tire, and it's not a speed truck.
Yeah, that's what. Remember, Tony? That's what you said about it. Looks like a street tire.
Yeah. I didn't like that thing.
I'd weigh.
I like this. I like this Bagheera though. A lot.
Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do about my Tamiya stuff. I may have accidentally spent a bunch of money on an RC vehicle today, and it's not a Tamiya. So I think my next Tamiya builds might be on hold for a while.
Uh-oh.
You spent money on a Tamiya that was not a Tamiya, you said?
I spent a bunch of money on a new RC that's not a Tamiya.
Oh, okay.
Now we're all guessing.
Yeah, you have to guess.
Little C5.
It's electric.
Did you?
Little C5T electric conversion.
Did you see?
I bet you got the new Losi, the buggy one. What's that one? The desert buggy. Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Oh, the Super Baja Ray.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think he bought a Grand Hauler. I don't think he bought a Grand Hauler. He said it's not a Tamiya.
UDR.
Yeah.
Oh, Honey Lulu says, get ready to sing happy birthday to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's already time. It's that time.
It's 12:04.
Did you see Ready Set RC got the low C 5T 2.0?
Oh, yeah?
He said it was because of Tony. He got it.
It's awesome. It's a sweet truck.
Too bad you couldn't make some affiliate money on a 5T. That'd be sweet.
Phil RC says a good basher is the IMAX Renegade brushless 4x4 ST for $149 on Amazon.
Never heard of it.
Probably Amazon US. Thanks for all the birthday wishes.
Happy birthday, Tank.
Yeah, official.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yes, I'm in the same boat you are, Axiomatics. Is a 5T would be cool, but the problem is where to rent it. So
Anywhere you want.
because when the Wraith were out for the first time, Axel Wraith, somebody wanted to actually trade me for my Wraith for a 5T. So, but I said no because at first the truck was my son. I just gave it to him about 2 weeks before, and I had nowhere to run it. I said, if I buy that, where am I going to run it? I can't run it in my backyard. The next door neighbor are going to keep bitching all the time. And I have no sand pit close by, and like I'm in half in the city, so no. So I just said no. So, oh well.
Where'd that other screw go?
I'm thinking the same thing about where do I run these little Kyoshos, because it's 45 minutes to that track. But I found on if you go to the easy, there's something called RCP tracks, and for like $200 or something, you can get like foam tracks with the corners and the edging and all that.
Yeah.
And then the timing system for those things is $200. So that's with 4 transponders for 4 cars. Or you can get it without any transponders. I think it's like $120 or something to get the timing system and the software. So I'm thinking about maybe doing some races out here.
Yeah.
Which timing system is it though?
Easy Pass? No, is that what it's called? Easy.
Oh, yeah.
Easy Pass is like what you have in your car. Easy
That's
Lap.
like the toll booth thing.
Yeah, Easy Lap is what it's called. And they actually sell tracks too.
Oh yeah.
So the Easy Lap Kyosho, I think it's made by Kyosho. But they make mini tracks that you can buy for like $200. Easy Lap transponders. They had a whole website for them. Yeah, $135 you can get the timing system with no transponders. If you get it with the transponders, it's $200. MyEasyLap.com. It's easylap.com. MYEZLAP. And they've got the timing system. They've got the track and stuff you can buy. $145 for the small track, the home track. Not too bad. Of course, you'd probably want to buy a couple of those little tracks and combine them to make it longer. Because basically, like that tile that you put in your room or whatever, like kids' rooms that they play on.
Yeah.
But they're black.
So it's $150 for some foam?
Well, and the foam edges, for all the corners and all that. It's got walls that screw into the foam.
Okay. Well,
make barriers and all that for shaping the track.
At least that looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, you could literally just throw down foam like that and make your own barriers, you know.
Yeah.
They just had like plastic. Today they had PVC, the small rounds of it, just real small, just to make little barriers that they could hit and not destroy them. And they glued Velcro or did the sticky Velcro on the bottom so it'd stick down to the carpet, kind of help it stay in place a little bit. On one of them, they need to do it to all of them. But they're actually going to be building the track this weekend. They just had some stuff set up in the room just to play around with today. So we were there longer than we should have been. I took off work a little this morning. We ended up being down there for like 2 hours driving.
To get the mini Z's?
Yeah. So we went to buy them and then we stayed for 2 hours to drive them. And then some guy recognized me from YouTube, and so I didn't have time. We were trying to get back for my kids because they were getting home from school, and buying lunch for the other guy that was with me. And so I just said, "Hey, let me buy you lunch too," because otherwise I wasn't going to have time.
Yeah.
He was asking the green truck. I think they're talking about a snake bite in that question on the side.
Funny hanging around the hobby shops, and then the one place I've had in real life someone come up to be like, "Hey, I've seen you on YouTube," is at the hobby shop. Someone I've never met before. They're just like, "Hey, I've seen your stuff." It's pretty cool.
Me, it was at the G6 at the RC 4-wheel drive G6. Bunch of people walks up to me and goes, "Hey, Tank, how are you doing? I follow you on YouTube." "Okay, thank you." And my son's right beside me. He goes, "Oh my God, Dad, you're famous." Cool. And then he was driving the camper at the G6, so he was driving that around. So he was getting a lot of things and saying, "Oh, I saw that on YouTube. I saw that on YouTube. That thing's crazy." And my son goes, "This truck is so famous, Dad." Like he was saying, the camper's famous. The camper's famous. So it was fun.
Nice.
That's funny. That's a cool truck. That isn't a truck.
Yeah. CXRC, what is the green truck on your right?
That's the snake bite.
Snake bite.
Yeah. That's the one I was showing last night that's not together. Well, it's mostly together. It just needs motors in ESCs.
Wow.
So it's running based on a Clodbuster axle. And they're aluminum ones. These are like aftermarket, and so it needs two.
Suspension. It's crazy.
The what?
It's got a weird suspension.
Yeah.
The shocks
It's
are
got like 4-link down here and then up here, but it's very centralized, which they do with a lot of these monster trucks for some reason. So all that weight lands right in the middle, which you can't see behind the computer, but yeah, that's how all the racer monster truck guys do it. So I wanted to get one of the race trucks, and a guy was selling it that I like his builds, and it was the Hulk when he was selling it, but I much prefer the snake bite body on it.
Cool.
So I need 2 brushless systems that are matched to put on it, front and rear, and it's got to be able to be reverse motor. So I need to be able to program it so I can reverse the motor. So I'm thinking Castle ESCs.
Mm-hmm.
Which gets expensive.
Cool. Kagan came back. He was gone. He came back.
Sorry, guys. My internet keeps screwing up.
He was gone with the wind, came back with the breeze.
Didn't want you to think I passed on the singing of the happy birthday. If you've already done it, I apologize.
No, nobody sung. They just said happy birthday. People are too chicken to sing.
We'll do it off live, right?
Yep.
Oh, Axiomatic says he can see you now.
Good. That was a good thing. Although I
Cool.
work 12-hour days all week.
Ugh. That's brutal.
Yes, it is.
I was working at a cottage down by the lake, so instead of driving down there on this terrible dirt road 5 times, I drove down 4 times.
True. Cool. Well, guys, we've almost hit the 3-hour mark, so we're going to cut this video and say goodnight. Oh, I don't know if anybody noticed my little Santa Claus there within the RCs.
Looks like the elf on the shelf.
No, he's Santa Claus. The elves usually don't have a beard. And I got little lights behind me, so I tried to make it look like Christmassy. And I have my Mini 8 hanging on the side. I ran out of rooms, so I got to build another shelf on top of the shelf or in between the shelves. So in between the shelves, I have to. Am I gonna go the right way? Come on, turn the other side. Yeah, well, see where the buggies are right now. So I'm going to build another shelf right on the middle of it, so I can actually double stack them.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice.
And especially the car one. These guys, like they there's a lot of room wasted. So.
Mm-hmm.
Then the RC garage is going in the middle, right?
Yes, and I'll put the RC garage right behind me. So I'm debating either putting it over my shoulder or on top. So I don't know which one I'm going to pick yet. We'll see. It's probably going to be a cube that I'm just going to slide in. So if ever I change my mind, I can bring it up or down. Put some LED lighting in there and make it look good. Santa Elf. Yeah, sure. Hola, Santa.
Oh, man, I'm looking right now. Somebody just posted an image on Facebook. They just bought the RC 4-wheel drive TF2 Blazer.
Yeah.
Completely missing the transfer case and the printed motor, or the motor that slides over the scale engine.
Jeez.
I don't think
the
that
drive
comes
shafts are just taped up, huh?
I don't think that comes with it.
It does with the Blazer.
The special edition one it's supposed to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's $800 for that truck.
Oh
Yep.
wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Spent $800 and it doesn't have the transfer case or the scale engine.
Sounds
Somebody
like
screwed
a
up on
mailman's
packaging.
RC.
Yeah, right. The mail carrier. I wonder if he had to cut the tape though on the box.
They come with
Open it.
they come with little seals on the boxes too for RC 4-wheel drive. So
Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty reputable guy. He's the one that I buy all my bodies from. My monster truck bodies. Hey, Santa.
There's Santa. He's got a big bum.
Hey, Steve, you get that shock fixed?
Oh yeah. I swapped out the shocks.
That just awakened Siri when I said that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. Must have been my lisp.
Steve.
Cool. Well, guys, we're going to cut this video. I said that about 5 minutes ago, but anyways, I'm going to end our live broadcast. We're going to stay in the little chit chat. Some of us can stay in and chit chat and talk some more. And we'll see you next week on RC Talk. So take care of yourself. Let's do the round table and say goodbye. Tony, you're first.
See you guys.
Steve O.D.
Later.
John is out. Green Frog.
See you.
See you later, Kagan. And all of you in the chat, thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate it. Hope it was fun for you guys. It was a fun night for me. Time just flew by very fast. First thing I knew, the first 2 hours were done. So it went by fast tonight. Thanks for joining in. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye.